Megan Fox has the story.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. Megan Fox, a national journalist.
Mastodon. I will never be able to say that.
It feels like the Flintstones live there.
It does.
Well, don't trust women. I think you just touched on that with your last. That's what they brought. We're going to have to bring back chaperones.
Jesus, no.
Just careful. Stop! Right. Ooh. Hard right.
How did you screw up a stove, Megan? You're a woman. I thought that was baked into you. Like at the genetic level, how to operate kitchen equipment.
And honestly, Megan, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I've been very nice to you.
You get Dino hanging out outside chewing on a large bone. I highly recommend being targeted by the New York Times and Rolling Stone for weight loss. And I'd say, keep it coming. I need to lose 20 more. Please, keep it coming.
Explain to me, Megan, why did this country not have a holiday once a year? That's the time you vote. If you don't show up and vote, up your ass. You don't get another chance. You don't get, I don't care if you're in the hospital. Crawl to the stake, crawl there. But that's it, 1 day, 12 hours, and then you're done. And you count them that day, and that night you know who the hell won.
I will eat you alive. You want to tangle? You want to go?
The only thing going through my head is, what are you going to do when Megan Fox runs wild on you, brother?
He made a deal with the devil. She's the devil.
He wants that.
Oh, God.
Gross! Oh! All right, penalty box for Slug. Yep.
Of a mile.
Are you ready to behave yourself now, Slug?
This frustrating rep.
Are you ready to behave yourself? Repossessed puppies. I'm hiding pork chop. ASAP. Have you seen his little pork chop? Oh my God, pork chop is the cutest.
That sounds bad.
Have you seen it?
Pork. It's pork.
Though you may be tempted, do not contact any person or persons mentioned on this stream. Do not even think about contacting anyone who may be the topic of the daily news. If you should do that, the host will question your IQ, possibly call you names, and mock you for disobeying these basic rules of decency.
All the best.
Good morning, everybody. It's me. Oh, I've got yesterday's name on the screen. Hold on. Let me figure this out. And for the last 5 minutes, I had been sitting here all by myself. All by myself. I don't know where my panel is, but look, Nick Starrow's here.
Hey!
I thought I was gonna have to do this all by myself. Like, what the heck, man? Nobody's here. They were gonna be here, but nobody showed. Feel like I threw a party and nobody came.
Aww.
Oh, what is with my background? What's happening? Streamyard is off. What's wrong? My background is not right.
Now there's 3 of us here.
There we go. Oh, look, now there's 3. Well, the cat's here, so we're all good. All right. Everything is fixed now. There's a cat, so it'll be fine. No, apparently the rest of the panel is they're just going to be here in their own good time. You know, it's my late start today wasn't late enough, I guess, and they're just wandering in when they get the chance. So I guess I'll allow it. I haven't even updated the bingo yet, damn it. So let me do that while you entertain the crowd, Nick.
Hey, folks. How are you all doing? Let me show you tonight's Wheel of Regrets. Let me put it up.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Here we go.
There it is. It has hot tamales. It has a lot of booze. It has warheads. It has Zonyu. It has vodka and tequila, and also an 8 out of 10 hot sauce. And
Ooh.
this is for start. I put it up at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I think that's a good Friday time to start because I expect to go on for a number of hours. And it is the fundraiser for the Timms family. And rules of engagement at 4 p.m. is $100 to the fundraiser, $25 to me, buys you a spin on the wheel, and let's just show how it will work. Dun, 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 dun. And this would have been Sour Punch Bites. And,
Sour Punch. I gotta go get some of those today so I can have some for the stream.
So what I have here is Sour Punch Bites. It's pickle roulette. So it's either watermelon, apple, or pickle candy.
Pickle candy?
Yeah.
There's such a thing as pickle candy. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Rosalind. Oh, look, it's fun. It's a party. Yay, they came. They're just fashionably late, I guess.
I'm so sorry.
I was getting nervous. I was like, nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I'm gonna eat some worms.
Yeah, go eat some worms.
I was driving and I was like trying to get here without speeding or being crazy. So I was listening. I liked your song that you sang all by yourself.
Don't wanna be.
Oh man, I got a little nervous there. I was like, oh shit.
We left you hanging, and Carrie's about to be on.
When is Nick doing his stream? Nick, when are you doing your stream?
4 p.m. Eastern time. 4 p.m. Eastern time. And wait a minute. Let me share this also. Let's see. Can you see it? I wonder if you can hear it. I made a song.
Oh.
Did you hear?
Yep. Laura's got a secret, oh what a tale. She spins a wild story, set to sail without a sail. Fake baby bumps, she's got tricks. The boys see through it, they just can't believe.
I need to make a Timms song for tonight.
Yeah. You know what?
You do play and pretend just to make it through. The boys fight back, they're standing tall. Laura's big surprise is no surprise at all.
I'll make you a YouTube friendly version of Verena that you can put on the wheel if you want to, and that way you can play that video. I'll make a YouTube friendly one that she can't strike for any reason.
No reason whatsoever.
Right. Well, that's why I won't play it on YouTube, because YouTube is not good. It's just all AI bots. And so if someone says this is a privacy violation, they just go with it, you know?
My camera is blurry.
Yeah, you're blurry. Why are you blurry? All right, so we are going back to Dr. Indiana Bones and his testimony, which is amazeballs. I mean, we've just been like,
isn't he
wow,
the sweetest and the cutest and the smartest? And I just love him.
Oh, let me tell you something. This man he's a legend. I mean, he's a legend already. And he's the star witness. He is dismantling the prosecutor's case. And it is so great to watch. It is like watching a master. It is like watching Indiana Jones wield the whip, man. It is just incredible. And this guy, look at what the audience did. Look at what the audience did. Wait for this. This is really good. You ready?
I love it.
Isn't that so good?
Yes. That's amazing.
No. You have to send it to him as well. I mean, if you have his contact information, send this to him. Show him that the world is not there's more than assholes out there. Some of us actually like this guy.
Oh yeah, we love him. We love him. I think he's amazing. Dr. Bones, you are the best. You are the best,
listening
Dr.
yesterday,
Bones.
so I think
he was.
Yeah, I think he enjoyed it.
Well, I hope he likes my thumbnail. Did you see the thumbnail today?
I
too?
did. It's awesome.
The thumbnail is fun. All right, so I'm gonna put that little video was sent to me by who did this? Let me see. By Rick. Rick sent me that. I'm actually going to put the music with it. Right now, the music is just on the soundboard, and I will put the music with the video. I'm probably going to add that to my StreamYard. That's a fun one for whenever an expert dismantles a case. That might be my go-to, because this guy has given us, seriously, some seriously great moments already. And we're not even through he hasn't even been cross-examined yet. And I imagine on cross-examination, he's going to destroy them too. And I can't wait for that. So let's get to it. Might as well get started. Oh, the bingo. I'm sorry. I wrote an article today, right? This morning, I jumped up and wrote an article about Laura Owens and the body cam footage. And so I was just submitting that to my editor when it was like 10 or what was it? It was like 10:28. And I was supposed to be on at 10:30. So I didn't get the bingo updated, but I just got it done. I am putting it in the chat right now. So the bingo link is coming. Bingo right here. And then super tips as well. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe because it helps the show. And also get over to Carrie and Brady's fundraiser. I can't type
words. Words are hard.
Words are hard. Mods, please put the fundraiser in the chat. I would appreciate it if you would do that. And I need to add it to the description of I think it is in the description of the video, but if it's not, I'll make sure I go and check. So you need to go to www.supertip.gg/Megan Fox. And that's where you'll find the fun AI voices. I'm pinning it to the top of the chat right now with the bingo link. Please generate your cards right now because we are about to get into the testimony of Dr. Bones. And by the way, let's look for a moment at the bingo card so we know what we have on it today. There wasn't much to update. I actually only added one Indiana Jones reference.
And since I'm here, would you add Nick demonetizes Meg's stream?
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm putting that in right now. Wait, guys, dump your cards. Dump your cards. Don't generate your cards yet. I'm putting Nick demonetizes the stream.
Carrie says she's waiting to be let in.
Okay, I'll get her in just a minute. I got it. I'm on a different screen. Hold on. All right. Now you may generate your cards. You may generate your cards.
Yeah, it's the accent. Some words I say sound different in English than it actually is. So I blame my...
Hey, Carrie.
Morning.
Hey.
Morning.
Good morning. Carrie, I think you've got some background. There's a noise coming from your side. It sounds like a fan.
Demon frogs again, perhaps?
It's not
demon frogs.
It's not demon frogs. It just sounds like... yeah, it sounds like...
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know what it sounds like.
Is it better or worse?
Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah. That's better. You fixed it.
No more headphones for me.
All right, you fixed it. Good job. Great job.
Cheers to me. How about that?
Yeah. Sometimes I get interference because here at the farm, I have these anti-insect and anti-spider in the outlets that produces sound. I can't hear it, but it travels through stuff like this.
Oh, wow.
That's weird. Yeah. All right, let's see. Bingo Baker. Okay, this is the bingo we have for today. You ready, guys? This is going to take me a little while to get through, but here we go. Dumpster moment, hair talk. What do you do here? State lies, evasive answers, didn't do nothing. Meg's blood pressure meds stopped working, and I did take them today. Conflicting testimony, drunk or high witness. Megan snorts. The simulation does not disappoint. River dancing, free space, sidebar, Flux hates prosecutor. Appropriate loving parents. What a bitch. Judge Werther's break, fake words, blink rate anomaly, defensive body language, the C word, get squunched, sex scandal face, Spider-Man meme, thug judge, Megan hates prosecutor, overruled, sustained, lazy investigator, Flux is gonna get angry, muted boomer, bird talk, invade Canada, they're making shit up, Megan hits wrong button, witch sighting, perjury, unknown significance, ostrich genesis imperfecta, bendy babies, AI portion of the show, weird mouth noises, Flux pets cat, Carrie's dad's smoker's cough, Flux chooses violence, for fuck's sake, unfucking real, what if anything, awkward pause, annoying hand gestures, baby stealer, stealing cats, prosecution gets wrecked, facts, wiggle wiggle each cough, snakes, why did it have to be snakes? And Nick demonetizes the stream.
Perfect.
Wow.
If we get to state cross-examination, I can almost guarantee I will demonetize your stream.
All right. I'm going to bring up the good doctor here.
I can be FOMO until Mo gets here. I'll be FOMO.
FOMO. Yeah, if Flux, we all know Flux well enough too that if she's not here, we know when she's going to get angry. So we'll just call it. The chat. Yeah. I'll allow the chat to call it because it's not that hard. You know, she's an angry little thing. Let's see, I got to generate my card.
You guys don't know me too well.
Well, yeah, Carrie's a redhead, and you know, you got to be careful. You got to be careful with them. All right, now here's my bingo card I generated. My free space is checked off. Somebody just popped up. It's Mo! It's Mo! Yay, she's here. We've missed you.
Well, you know, Gravity is my arch nemesis. I thought it was stupid people, but apparently Gravity has been behind the stupid people. It is like...
Gravity affects us all.
It does, but it really seems to have a hate boner for me.
Oh, that's not on the card.
Let's just say after 50, the bulge is mostly balls.
Can confirm.
Noted.
Just want to let you guys know that Dr. Bones is supposed to be listening in today. So
so Dr. Bones would know, I'm sure, because he's a doctor.
He is in fact
he
a
might
doctorologist.
explain it in doctor's words.
He could explain it to us in a professorial tone,
that is
which
the
would
largest cup I have ever seen. That looked like it was it took up the entire square.
It looks bigger on screen than what I feel like it is.
I know,
but this
we were
was
drinking, it was like
my coffee to go. It looks giant on the screen. Maybe it is.
I have
We call
one
that
like
a
that
fat
too.
Stanley.
I see Mo is biting her lip over something. What were you about to say?
Well, because I was like, here I have my sparkling water in a big old jug.
Oh boy, I've got one of those too. I have the giant Stanley. It's ridiculous, but also you never have to refill it during the day, which is great.
This one's almost gone, but I mean, it's nice to have.
Well,
It's great.
Not all of us stay as hydrated as you, Jen. Thanks for being an overachiever.
Listen, this is coffee.
really.
I'm not staying hydrated. This is.
I will reheat this one cup 3 times, and it may or may not get finished. I don't know.
Well, for all my friends in the UK, I've really become addicted to English tea. I just ordered some Builder's tea and some Yorkshire tea because they've been bothering me that I need to get both. So that's what I have done. I will let you know when I get it. But I'm on a tea kick. Ever since I got sick, I haven't gotten off of it yet. I have not had coffee in, I don't know, a week or something.
Mushroom coffee.
Wow.
Is go.
I get abstinence if I'm
Wait,
without
an
coffee
ayahuasca
for 2
trip?
hours.
No.
Instead of coffee. Damn.
Damn it. Mo was going to find out where you got
I know.
that.
I was like, where is this mushroom coffee and how can I both see and smell colors?
No, it's really good though. It's 10 mushroom coffee, and it's great for immunity. It's great for, you don't get like a crash. It's like good, steady, healthy energy, and it tastes, I don't know if you like cocoa, but I put like cacao in mine. It's really good. This is all I drink. So
I think you said mezcal wrong, but okay.
I also don't drink, so.
All right,
I mean-
listen, we are at
And Mr.
currently
Jingles
12.
is having an only cats moment behind me here. Let's not have that on screen.
Getting after it.
All right, listen, we have had 20 minutes of obligatory bullshit. We have to get to this
We
testimony.
need to add that as a block.
Oh yeah,
Obligatory.
20 obligatory bullshit as a bingo space. All right, I'm starting at the beginning of Catherine Bernard's questioning because I don't remember exactly where we were, but we were
Did
right around
everyone
here.
decide to dress up as Skittles today?
Yes.
We've got blue, purple,
Can you
green.
tell the jury about that experience?
God.
Well,
Take your
I
ADD meds, Mo.
I happened to witness a 1-year-old that stumbled and fell. And his parents reported that he wouldn't walk on his leg the next day. But I saw his fall. He was a clumsy 1-year-old learning to walk. And an x-ray showed an undisplaced tibial fracture. And in evaluating that shouldn't have caused a fracture, not even a crack. We discovered that he had a vitamin D deficiency. And that was the stimulus in the beginning, some 20 years ago, of my interest in unexplained fractures in children. Because, of course, his parents were accused of child abuse.
But you had seen the instance in question.
I was an eyewitness to it.
And you mentioned, so we're talking about vitamin D deficiencies. And can you tell us anything about what a normal level of vitamin D would be for an infant?
That's a topic of some controversy in the United States. It's not much of a controversy in the rest of the world, but just recently you may have noticed that the recommended daily minimum requirement for the hormone vitamin D has been raised from 400 to 600. The researchers. Okay.
I have him on cross, Your Honor.
Well, I'll overrule the objection. I'm not sure what the rest of his response is going to be. I'll let him respond, and then if there's an objection, I'll hear it at that time.
So you mentioned that the recommended level of
Okay, so we had objection, or we don't have objection on the card. We have sustained. So she sustained it, sort of, right? But I think that counts. So go ahead and mark off sustained. Also, JKD Buck just sent me this on Twitter, and it's really funny. The meme keeps getting better. The stone is rolling toward the prosecution table. Look.
That's awesome.
Look.
Yeah, and when Megan posted this, I was like, the AI was so good that I was like, did he really show up looking like Jack Hanna?
Oh.
I'm telling you, Mo. Did you catch up on yesterday's testimony by any chance? Did you watch it? Because it was epic.
I was shamefully addicted to these fake Reddit stories where someone's always the golden child. And you know, it goes into like this hilarious tale of woe read by AI, written by AI.
Oh.
Look, I can just get lost in those Reddit drama stories.
So you didn't do your homework? Mm-hmm.
No, I did not.
You're being given a demerit.
Indeed, that people should
I graduated
take to be
before No
healthy
Child Left
has
Behind.
recently changed from 400 to 600.
Yes.
And so in terms of what is noted as a normal vitamin D level for an infant, is that always actually reflective of enough vitamin D to avoid these kinds of metabolic issues?
It's not just the level of vitamin D, but the question about.
Right, the chat is arguing with me. It was overruled, not sustained. It was overruled, sort of. Sorry. Okay, gotcha.
Is that the appropriate level? I think not, because if you take your shirt off and you're exposed to sunshine, your body will convert cholesterol in your skin to 25 to 30,000 units of the hormone vitamin D in about 30 minutes of exposure. There are few foods
We all need to be topless outside
that
more
we
often.
actually get significant amounts of the hormone vitamin D in by ingesting. So I would agree that the level is mistakenly low, but we accept in the United States a level of about 30, but that is probably about half of the optimal level.
So if Jameson Timms had gotten
We're so
a vitamin
stupid.
D test that reflected a 32.9 result, would you consider that low, adequate, high?
Well, it depends. Part of the problem with the testing of the hormone vitamin D is when it is done, because if a person is exposed to
This is so
formula
important.
or supplements, the level can change in a matter of hours. The bone effects remain for weeks and months. And the bone effects, which vitamin D, the hormone deficiency, is the most likely cause of what we saw in the teeth.
I'm sorry. Chat, you are derailing us. Stop. Boobs for vitamin double D.
I think someone was typing that as soon as I was, but I was like, this is a civil rights movement I can get behind.
Put those super tits to work.
Important thing, all because of some double D's, y'all.
I'm sorry, Carrie. The good news
Make
is
America
we can
healthy.
I'll allow it.
I can just see RFK Jr. out there. Okay, everyone, we're not getting enough sun, so mandatory for everyone. Boobs out
Mandated.
for vitamin.
Boobs
Mandated.
Actually,
For
you know what?
America.
It is legal in New York. It's legal here. I could
Ooh.
actually do that. But I won't. That is just not something that I could ever possibly do. Okay, we're backing up, Carrie. Chat, now be quiet for just a few moments. Tits up for healthy bones.
That is an osteoporosis thing I would do. Like, screw working out and doing jazzercise. I'll just go sit out topless.
All of a sudden, I don't want to live rural anymore. I mean,
My dad's watching. I'm going to stop commenting. I'm just gonna...
Okay, listen, chat. This part, listen, Linda. This part is very important. Now be quiet about the tits in the chat. No more tit talk. That's it. Tit talk is going on the bingo tomorrow.
Monday's bingo card will include tits out.
Tits out. All right, get all your tit jokes out right now, because we have to listen to Dr. Bones explain things to us like we're 5.
Okay, I do have a question. What is up with that bow tie?
No, leave that bow tie alone.
We love it. We love it.
Yes.
It's very. This is why he looks like Indiana Jones.
I love it.
Yeah, but I guess it's just that it's very narrow, and most bow ties I see are pretty.
That's the point.
It's the new thing. It's the new hotness, Mo.
Yeah.
It's the
The
new
level
drip.
can change in a matter of hours. The bone effects remain for weeks and months. And the bone effects, which vitamin D, the hormone deficiency, is the most likely cause of what we saw in the teeth and the ribs and in the other bone things that I showed you. There's not one test for vitamin D, the hormone. It's a hormone. So it's processed first by converting cholesterol to a pre-vitamin D. That's transported by a special protein to the liver. The liver then works on it and changes it to vitamin D25. That then remains active and available, stored in fat for about 3 weeks. And then when you need it, the other hormones and guidance send it to the kidneys where it is processed and becomes 125D, which is usually not tested for, but that is the active form.
God, I'm too stupid for this. I am not following this.
Well, so basically, there
I'm
is
too
a sort of
stupid.
absorption issue. So there is an active component of vitamin D that is more bioavailable. So basically, the vitamin D25 is going to be the easiest for your body to absorb.
And everything else is like
versus, yeah.
All right, I guess I'll trust what you're. I didn't do well in biology, folks. I did not do well.
Well,
in
I can
science.
see where this is headed. We're going further and further south. It's in the liver. Now we're in the kidneys. Next thing we know, we'll hear all about the bone effect.
Hello. It's the feral gay. It's the feral gay youth.
Yes. Unbraided feral gay youth.
Unbraided.
Ooh. It's been a morning, man. What's up, my dudes? It's been a morning. I'm glad to be here. Don't. It's frizzy today because I'm having to let it down and everything. But don't judge the hair today.
I like it. I think it looks.
I
pretty.
like it. You look more like that AI weird version where Megan looked like Garth and you looked like
Hair talk, hair talk.
Hair talk. That's right.
Oh, my bad, guys. Hair talk.
Hair talk. Damn it! I don't have it on my bingo card. How does this? Why does this always happen to me? All right, Dr. Bones is speaking again.
Not tested for, but that is the active form. But it's not just a simple matter of looking at different vitamin D levels. It's knowing when they were taken and also the growth hormone level, the parathyroid hormone level, and the calcium level, because these things all work together. Vitamin D, the hormone, works on about 3,000 different biochemical reactions. The most important ones probably involve our immune system.
Okay. Now, you mentioned growth hormone and growth hormone is sort of a powerful stimulant that helps the body grow, right?
It drives everything else.
And so when we're talking about the early weeks of life for a child at 1 month of age or 3 months of age, can you tell us a little bit about the way that growth hormone is impacting bodily processes?
Would you repeat the last part of that?
Can you tell us a little bit about how that growth hormone is affecting bodily processes and how fast or slow things might move?
Well, it's the accelerator, and the pedal is stuck to the floorboard. It's running beyond red line in terms of the metabolic activity.
That was a good analogy. I liked that one.
So
hammer down.
So are there things that might be different about what are happening in an infant's body versus what is happening in a toddler's body or a young child's body?
Absolutely. But the first 16 weeks are the most critical because of the influence and the stimulus of growth hormone driving the metabolic machinery at the absolute maximum.
Now, you mentioned that sunlight affects vitamin D. So would the fact that Jameson was born in October and scanned in November and January have any impact on vitamin D levels for him or for his mother?
Absolutely.
Just because they wouldn't be getting as much natural sunshine to create that reaction?
It's well known that during the winter months, virtually everybody's vitamin D level, if you tested it, is much lower.
And so would a vitamin D deficiency in the mother impact the development of the child before birth and after birth?
Absolutely. And that's seen in the flared rib end, but particularly the teeth, because we can time the teeth that they form and are mineralized, the primary teeth, between the 16th and 24th week.
Now, Jameson was born about 5 weeks premature. How would that impact any of this metabolic bone growth?
Well, it's critically important. The things that you consider when you have an infant with broken bones, you have to go through the various things that can cause it. And the very first thing is the osteopathy of prematurity. That means the bone problems that are recognized and known to be a problem in babies that are delivered before their due date. Why does that happen? Because the baby is just not ready. Their lungs have problems, their livers frequently have problems. Most babies get through that period and are okay. And with just time and no treatment, they're okay. But with the bones, the effects last for months. And one of the criteria for identifying the osteopathy or the bone problems associated with prematurity is if they have a fracture. And that puts it in the severe category. So you can't ignore that. The second factor would be anything that would interfere with early mineralization of bone. Vitamin D is by far the most common, but it's not the only one.
Would any medications for blood pressure or anti-nausea that were taken by the mother during pregnancy potentially have an effect on these processes you are describing?
Absolutely. In the records, the mother for a while was taking a beta blocker. Beta blockers interfere directly with calcium.
What?
And it's the calcium that causes the problems we're seeing in the bone, not just the hormone vitamin D. The vitamin D you can think of as the messenger from the control center. But it's really the lack of the regulation, the formation, and the adequacy of the minerals that's the problem.
And what about if there was any trouble with breastfeeding and then there had to be a shift to formula? Would that impact any of these processes you're describing?
It could.
Not necessarily, but it could?
It could.
Okay. What about fibrinogen levels? Is that relevant to these kinds of bone development issues?
I don't know what the effect of fibrinogen level would be. I do know that this case, as in many dozens of others that I've reviewed, the amount of platelets were unusually high. I don't know how to explain that, and I haven't found an explanation for that. But I've noticed that that's an associated finding in dozens of cases just like this.
So you've noticed it's an associated finding, but you can't say for sure that it has an impact to the jury, just that it possibly could.
Right. It's just associated. I've seen that in the same situation with similar stories.
Okay. Now, when we're talking about this, the T10, the thoracic spine, you're an orthopedic surgeon. What would be your recommended treatment for a compression fracture?
Oh, this should be interesting.
In the spine.
Something other than Tylenol?
I don't think I've ever seen a traumatic compression that was uniform and represented less than 2 millimeters in height. So You're asking me about
Look at his
something that I've
face.
never seen. But if I were treating a compression
He's like, it was
fracture,
bullshit.
which typically
It's always been bullshit.
involves nearly half of the loss of expected height, that patient would be in a brace for 12 weeks.
Yep.
And they would find that they're more comfortable wearing a brace that most people would find uncomfortable because of this support. And they would wear it probably day and night for 6 or 8 weeks.
So if there was a compression fracture, which, as you mentioned, usually involves some kind of wedging or asymmetry in the fracture line, why would that brace be important?
Well, it keeps it from further compression or stress on it. It protects it during the period of healing.
Now, what about the impact of a genetic?
Is it too soon to call prosecution gets wrecked? Because is everyone on the jury right now thinking back to when they were all like, no, we just gave him Tylenol. No, there's no treatment.
I thought that was established on day one. Prosecution got wrecked.
That's a fair point.
No, but listen to what he said, though. They would brace him to keep it from compressing further.
Right.
The state's argument is that it was a compression fracture because it heightened back up. So if it was a true compression fracture, if it was not braced properly, it would have been more compressed over time because it had no structural integrity to hold it in place for proper healing.
And no support. Right. Yeah, I'm going to let you check off prosecution gets wrecked. Firstly, because it's on my bingo card, but secondly, because I also think that it definitely, if I'm on the jury, I'm like, what an idiot. Who are these people bringing this case?
Yeah. Do you
Someone-
see why I
someone
want
called
to name
up.
my next child after this man? Do you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Someone called Flux Pet's cat in chat.
Yeah, she was in my lap a second ago and she was on my shoulder.
Have you ever seen that that Johnny Carson clip when he's got Ivana, one of those women who had the accents, one of them. Anyway, she's got this huge Persian on her lap. And she goes, "Would you like to pet my pussy?" And he goes, "I would love to if you'd get that damn cat off your lap."
Oh, good Lord.
All right, Flux. Come on. That was old school
That was a good
comedy.
one. That was a funny one.
Flux pets.
It reminds me of the first time when Jeff, Hayden, and Chandler and I all got together in Houston. Chandler bought a little green 3D printed cat. And so the whole weekend we then proceeded to talk about Chandler's pussy. And
Yeah, it was Zsa Zsa. I think it was Zsa Zsa Gabor. That's right. It had to be Zsa Zsa. Yeah, move the cat. That's what it was. Hold on, let's see. I know it's got to be on here because it's so freaking funny.
I love how
laughed.
every time you pause him, his face is the same. Like, all right, let me know when you guys are done BSing because I'm ready to make my next point here.
He does look like a professor that's really mad that we can't control ourselves.
That's true. It's true. We keep interrupting him. Oh God, I'll find it eventually. When I find it, we're gonna laugh.
Genetic variant on the call 1A2 gene.
Wait, let's go back. I didn't hear the whole question.
What about the impact of a genetic variant on the call 1A2 gene? Would that potentially have any impact on the bone development processes?
He's not a geneticist. We established that.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to object to anything that a geneticist would be
Ms. Bernard?
And Your Honor, we do have geneticists coming in. However, he has been qualified as an expert in both orthopedic surgery as well as metabolic bone disorders. And genetics are a factor that he has studied and considered in the course of his extensive career in medicine, multiple hospitals practiced at, many cases he has seen.
Get wrecked.
Well beyond orthopedics into the different subsections. I do object on genetics. He's not a geneticist.
I'll overrule the objection. I'll let you ask the question, and then he can respond if he knows the answer or not.
Certainly, and only respond with the appropriate level of confidence based on your training, experience, and
this man
education
has all
in the area.
confidence.
Take that, prosecution.
Can I give you a brief synopsis so we know what we're talking about when we talk about genetic testing and COL1A1 and COL1A2?
Yes, if that's from the basis of your knowledge, training, and experience, then yes.
So, as I understand it, every cell in the human body, except for red blood cells, has a control. We call that the nucleus, and that's where the DNA is. The DNA has 23 pairs of chromosomes. Those are protein strands. They have more than 20,000 genes. Those are proteins that have sequences, and they control hormones.
This is clearly genetic and not orthopedics.
Well, and we do have a geneticist who will be coming in later. You know, we did have to call you a little.
Check off Megan hates prosecutor. Oh, look at this adorable smile. Look at him. He is so cute. God.
I bet he's a great grandpa. He looks
bet.
like a great grandpa.
Look at his
Looks like
smile
he'd be a great-
crinkles. He smiles all the time. This guy is a happy dude.
He's a gem.
Okay, now I like the bow tie with a different angle. I like it now.
See, it looks wider now because it was just a weird angle, I think. It looks normal.
It suits
Yeah.
him. It suits
It does suit him. He's so cute. Oh my
now
gosh.
I want some Orville's Redenbacher too, though. Like I am craving popcorn like it's my job.
And you can't tell right here, he is so tall. So Brady's 6'2", and we all took a photo together after everything, obviously. And he's like a whole foot and some change taller than Brady. This man is so tall. So tall. But just look at him, how dapper.
He's almost as tall as I am.
I hate this prosecutor though. Flux, are you feeling the hatred yet? Should we let them have that one too?
I came into this hating and angry today, so this is just compiling.
All right,
on
Flux is going to
everything.
get angry. We can.
Can we do Flux chooses violence?
Not yet. Not yet. You'll want to.
I don't know that I'm quite at choosing it yet, but the hate and the anger are definitely
Okay,
there.
so Flux is going to get angry, and Flux hates prosecutor. You could go ahead and check off. All right, here we go.
Out of order, Dr. We had intended to have the geneticist first, but had to call him out of order. So
The question, I mean, I'll let you ask if he's had training in this. I mean, I understand he's not a geneticist, but I mean, there is a lot of other types of training that go into be a medical doctor.
Yep.
And, I mean,
I love this judge.
I think he's
I
getting
know.
to his answer. I mean, if he has to rely on these other levels of training to form his answer that he does in his orthopedic practice, I'll let you ask about that. Now, he can't just, do a monologue of something in the medical field, but if he can form his answer based upon his training,
His
and
knowledge and
experience,
his
I'll let you
training.
ask the question.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
So
Your Honor.
shut
And
up!
So if we can try to take
Prosecutor.
it a
I mean,
bit to
I really want
the
a
mecha-
judge mic drop. We need a judge mic drop because she
okay.
just so many times she's like, "Are you stupid? Are you
All right.
stupid?"
Yeah.
And
we'll do
remember,
that.
he was at the top of his class in genetics for those who missed yesterday.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
he
That's
did
right.
take a class in genetics, and he was at the top of his class.
Yeah.
Clyde.
Oh, and the prosecutor said, "Well, I did wills
Wills.
in law school,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
25 years later, I will not write a will." And I'm
Such
just,
a jerk.
You should.
you bitch need to be slapped
Yes.
Yeah.
verbally.
She does
Looks
need
from
to.
the tribe Slapaho.
She needs to shut up right now. It's really annoying. And if she opens her mouth one more time, what a bitch is going to be checked off on the bingo card.
Yeah, because we're trying to enjoy our science lesson here, ma'am. Like, be quiet.
Yeah, you're interrupting.
I know. I'm learning more about genetics than I did on Jurassic Park. So I say, let's continue this.
I will say, though, I do love her objections, and I love when she tries, because then we get the judge, and we get the judge just, like, we so rarely get the judge being so awesome.
That's actually a really good point. That's a good point.
The only
That's
reason
true.
why she's objecting is because she knows points are being made that is destroying everything they're sitting at that table trying to prove. She's trying so hard to just get him thrown out. Shut him up. Shut him up. Shut him up.
Marcy Cruz says the hiding information is such a bad look. Yes. And it's a bad look for the jury. And so we should all be grateful for it, I guess. All right, here we go.
Mechanism by which a genetic variant might impact the metabolic bone processes that you are describing and have so much experience in.
We're almost there. So there are about 20,000 codons, and several hundred of those
Oh, you better keep your mouth shut,
are
Fox.
involved in bone and collagen. 2 of those happen to be named Col1A1 and Col1A2. Those are known to be involved in the production, the organization, the distribution, and the architecture of collagen that makes up our bones. Those 20,000 codons, of which several hundred involve bone and collagen, only 2 of which we're looking at, the Col1A1, Col1A2, they control 75,000 enzymes.
Wow.
That turn on, turn off, speed up, and slow down the 1 billion biochemical reactions.
Wow.
That take place in each cell of our body.
What?
Every second.
Talking as a geneticist, he did not have this.
Shut the fuck up! What?
It's obvious he knows what he's talking about.
Shut
You can tell he knows.
up! What a bitch! What a bitch! Who's check it off?
Wait,
I
didn't
was
their
just about to
geneticist
say- Go for it, Belle.
Okay, didn't their geneticist refuse to answer any questions because she's not a radiologist? I mean, with a face like a pug.
Look at him still smiling. Guy's still smiling through all that. Look at him.
He's like, Judge, before I take you on your date tonight, I'm gonna need you to work on the state's attorney. They're pissing me off.
It's obvious he knows what he's talking about. He is saying it so eloquently and with so much confidence, and it all makes sense. She just can't stand it.
And that's what I was about to say. I was about to say, like, he is speaking slowly. Yes, normally I hate like slow speech. I'm like, come on, get to your point. But like, he's speaking in such a comprehensive way where he's like waiting for the jury to understand what he's saying, but he's doing it in such a way where it's like, oh, we're actually kind of like going through a class and learning a little bit, and he's actually trying to have us understand what he's saying. He's not just speaking at us. He wants us to understand.
And also, can I just say that was beautiful what he was saying, and I would love to be in this man's class because I might actually come out of it learning something, and maybe he's actually explaining things to me in a way I understand. And what I just learned is I don't understand how we're alive and breathing. I really don't. I don't understand how the human body is so complex. It is so complex. He just talked about this thing happening 1 billion times per day or second. I can't remember because she made me so mad, in each cell. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
Oh my God. It's Indiana Bones in the Temple of
I love that. I would watch that Indiana Jones.
JKD, you go make that movie poster right now. I know you can do it. You go make that movie poster, and she better be wearing a cape. Understand? She better be wearing a cape. I want to see that movie poster. That movie poster is happening. Indiana Bones and the Temple of the Code. And by the way, chat, I am the judge of this stream, and I am making a ruling right now in the chat. If I hear one more of you compare this man to Bill Nye, that ridiculous sniveling weasel, you will be held in contempt of this stream.
Yes.
That is, I have spoken.
Yeah.
There will be no Bill.
Nothing on this guy.
There will be no Bill Nye comparisons at all. This man is the Indiana Jones of the osteo community. Okay, seriously, stop it with Bill Nye. I have spoken. I have already ruled. There's no Bill Nye allowed in the chat anymore.
I do like this witness because, again, the state has presented as if they've looked through all possibilities and, you know, not alluding to the complexity. Again, it's been, you know, unknown significance. This is a man who's actually going to tell you what those actually do. And it is more complex. There are more things that are linked in the human bodies than just, oh, you get vitamin D from your boob, you know, your topless sunbathing, and then it goes straight to your bones. That's not how any of this works. It's a very, very complex thing. So he's breaking that down in a way that's understandable and doesn't feel like Kamala Harris speaking to a kindergarten class. So, but he's underscoring the complexity, how, yes, we might not know how this variant in particular works, but it's linked to all of these other processes. So when you have an abnormal reading here, we take notice. And this is what goes into those genes and what they do.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's doing amazing. Sticky Widget, you are in contempt of stream. That is it. I am holding you in contempt. Bailiff, mods, I want you to take him into custody immediately.
Idea. Can we give them a bond, like $25 to our fundraiser?
That's right. Yes, that's right. I'm holding you in contempt, and you will pay the fundraiser $25 today for your contempt charges. Do you understand? There will be no. That's what your penalty is. I am not playing around with the stream today. Yeah, I am going to be the sanctioning judge. Your sanctions are $25 to the fundraiser. You may go over there and pay them immediately. Thank you. All right. Here we go.
Oh
dear.
I think this particular line of question is more appropriate for the genetics.
And Your Honor, he did specifically say that call 1A1 and call 1A2 are related to the collagen development in bones.
I'll overrule the objection. I'm going to let him answer that question. He certainly did say that.
Thank you, Your Honor. You may continue, Doctor.
So at the 17th level, the col 1A2 is looked at. When you send blood off and you say we'd like to do genetic testing for osteogenesis imperfecta, they look at col 1A1 and they col 1A2. There's 1,366 proteins involved.
He's like
in
looking at
col
the DA's
1A2.
desk.
So they look at a zipper and they know what it's supposed to look like. If there's a section missing or if there's a duplication of a section, that's an anomaly. That's an abnormality. In this case, they said, we found this anomaly.
And if I could direct the additional question.
Okay, I tell you what.
Is she objecting
I'm asking,
again?
ladies and gentlemen, the jury to step to the jury room.
Oh, here comes Thug Judge.
Miss
Damn it, we didn't get to hear
with your question.
No.
Thank you, Your
we
Honor.
need damn it.
What happened?
Yes, tell me what happened. Please
Yes.
tell us. Wait, let me put you
All
in
the details. All the
let me put
tea.
you in the we need to put you in the head spot here. Okay.
The tea box.
Nope, not
We gotta
Mo.
call it the
Let's
tea
see.
box.
Hold on. How do we move Carrie over here?
I don't remember. I'm asking Jennifer if she remembers.
Oh, Jennifer. You're asking Jennifer. Okay, sorry,
I
Mo.
don't remember exactly what happened, like for her to make everybody leave. I think she gave Fox the rundown.
I'm pretty sure she did. Yeah, that was what was coming. Jennifer, do you remember?
I mean, I really can't. I wish Jeb, if you're listening, text me.
Yes.
I can't remember exactly, but it was definitely a to the DA, like stop, because he's not behaving like he's a geneticist. He's not trying to pretend that he's a geneticist. And at that point, she was trying to do the whole citing literature thing, which she asked every single one of her witnesses to do. And he's not quoting literature. He's talking about...
He's not, though. He's talking about what he knows. He's not citing anything from literature.
He's not citing anything. And if I remember correctly, that is what the judge got on to her about. Because it wasn't the only time that happened either.
Yeah. And it's also the prosecution is trying to interrupt his flow. This is a common tactic amongst prosecutors because he's too good at at testifying. So she has to interrupt his flow by being see you next Tuesday.
Right. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. You know what? We need to check off the C word because I dropped it and so did Nick. So let's check off the C word. And also the other thing was, I know Mo didn't get to do it. The other thing was you guys were saying, oh yeah, unknown significance can be checked off. So we have the C word, unknown significance, and osteogenesis imperfecta.
You know what? If everyone can remember, so Stephen Messner had not actually testified yet in this trial, of course, because things were out of order. So remember, Stephen Messner is the very last one. But this is still the first witness who has given an actual explanation to what has happened in his opinion, his expert opinion, what happened to this baby. There is not a law enforcement officer, a radiologist, a pediatrician, none of them, a geneticist from them that could say what happened to Jameson. This is the first one who actually gave something, and it's not BS. You believe it. You hear him saying this, and it's like, wow, that makes sense.
This makes total sense. Nothing that the prosecution's witnesses said made any sense. They were like,
tell you they don't know.
No, we don't give any treatment to a baby with a compression fracture in his spine.
Right.
What?
And they can't say who did it. They can't say when it was done. They can't say where it was done.
And we can't even, we didn't even tell the foster parent that he had a fractured spine or any fractures at all because there was no treatment. That makes no sense. Yes, it's overruled, but we just didn't get to see. We didn't get to see the judge. But man, it was probably epic because she's telling her you may continue your questioning. So there's nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah.
She
won.
And
you don't think a surgical specialist doesn't know about all the other systems? This isn't his bailiwick, but he's definitely going to know about contraindications and all of the possible issues that can be linked to whatever medical issues you have.
Right.
So
he has to know how bones and collagen work. I mean, he's an orthopedic surgeon. It makes
of course.
Can you imagine? No, I don't know how they work. I just put them together.
I mean, that's crazy.
I could see Dr. Messner doing that. So
none of the state's witnesses gave any sort of scientific proof. It was just opinion and what I read from this doctor.
Or it would be very rare.
Right.
You know, which I don't like it when they say that shit either. Let me hit a couple of these super tips that came in so we don't get backed up. P Bear and M Bear, thanks for the 5.
We love you too. Keep up the great work with this crazy shit show.
Martin S, thanks for the 10.
Sometimes I think I should just give up this exciting life as a wildlife rescue expert and go back to being a stripper and pole dancer.
And Brazilia's Brown, thanks for the 5.
Walmart is set to close 400 stores in the U.S. Sources say it would put 12 cashiers out of work. It's sure won't out the.
That's so true. Every time I go to Walmart, I have to check out my own shit. I mean, do they even need people there anymore?
Where's my employee discount?
Yeah, where's my employee discount?
To be fair, when I weigh my steaks as bananas, it's the greatest meat hack you can. I don't do that. Don't do that. It's actually
Don't do that, people.
illegal.
It's a joke. It's a joke. You know, because they will keep track, and if you go back to the same Walmart enough, they'll compile all the times that you did take it, and if it equals the amount, they'll get you for all of them at once.
I watch those body cams of those people, and I think, God, I'm such a rule follower. I could never try something like that.
I find stuff in my cart and I take it back.
Yeah, my Catholic guilt I would be flushed red and shaking, like even thinking about it.
No,
I couldn't do that.
I would never do
Maybe not. Gifted 10 Megan Fox memberships. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Fox Den. Like, it's super weird in here. I think you all know that by now, but you will get used to it. I promise you. And Jano became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. There are strange animal noises. Don't worry. No one's going to bite you. We don't think. Liz Bird, member for 6 months. What do we get for see you next? Tina. That was from last night's stream. There's a woman named, just to catch the ladies on the panel who don't know, there's a woman named Tina in Levy County who's very upset that people on YouTube could make money off of her stupid public record that she made with a 911 call. We made a lot of money on See You Next Tina last night. See You Next Tina made my stream a ton of money. Don't tell people you don't want us to make money on you on YouTube. That's the wrong thing to say. Rob, paid. Thanks for the 5. Love you, buddy. But officer, my doc told me I needed more vitamins D, so I started driving topless. And
Coming to a body cam near you.
And Marnie became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. You're in now. You can't get out. No rage quitting allowed. You just have to stay forever. Mama Bear Lee, thanks for the Canadian too. It's a bone tie. Ooh. A bone tie. Puzzled Puzzler, thanks to the 10. Dr. Bowtie, the science guy, tie. All right, I may allow this. I will not hold you in contempt, but it is dangerously close to Bill Nye. All right, I will not hold you in contempt this time, but this is your final warning. If there are any more Bill Nye references, you will be ordered over to the fundraiser to pay your fine.
Yes.
Razilla's Realm, thanks for the 2. Megan, what do you have against weasels? Oh, well, you know, when they look like Bill Nye, I think they should just be put out of their misery. All right. Here's I need to go over actually to the fundraiser to make sure that Sticky Widget paid the contempt fine or Sticky Widget will be going into YouTube jail. So let's see. Let's get over to Carrie and Brady Timms fundraiser. And don't forget, folks, when this fundraiser hits the goal, we are going to be river dancing. That's right. In ridiculous looking cheap prom dresses in a creek. That's right. And we are going to be doing that. And it looks like we're going to be doing it soon because check out this fundraiser, folks. Check it out. We are at, where is it? Add to stage there. That would be helpful. 5185 at 58% of the goal.
Wow.
Now, Sticky, I'm not seeing your Sticky. Where's your fine? I'm not seeing it. Let's see all. Can we get them in order? Who? Let's 7 days. Where's?
It takes time to. If you go up, it takes time to see. No one's donated in 2 days, so he didn't pay. The fine was
Sticky
paid.
Widget, you have not paid your fine. I will reduce the fine to whatever it is you can afford, but you must go and pay the fine over at. I'm watching. So
$1. $2.
Yep. $1, $2, whatever dollar you get over there and you pay your fine.
And thank you, Doctor. If you could continue your discussion of the relevance of the call.
Hey, Megan.
And
Yes.
call 182.
I've got to bounce, but
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to still be listening.
Refresh. Sticky said refresh. There it is. Wait, no, that's 3 days ago. That's 3 days ago. It's not working. Just now. Holy crap. All right. Sticky Widget has donated $59 just now. Thank you for paying your fine. You are no longer in contempt of stream. You may come back and laugh with the rest of us. Now.
And they got us up to 59%.
59% for $59 for 59%. Nice. Why is my phone on? I don't need to hear notifications. No, absolutely not. Turn that off. All right, let's get back over to the. Bye, Roz. We love you.
Bye.
See you soon.
I love you, Raz.
Bye.
To the metabolic bone process.
Oh my God, Sticky. Oh my God. I see what you did.
No prepays. No prepays for
He did. I know what he did. He paid twice so that he can do it again.
If you would like a Bill Nye pass, please go over to the fundraiser. We will give you an official Bill Nye pass.
If you notice, Catherine just goes right back into where she left off. So if you are wondering, she says, you may continue with this talk. So we know what happened.
Yeah.
I love it.
Denied! Sit down.
And the judge's hair is not looking as weed whacker-ish as normal. She's having a good hair day.
She's more calm that day. She's more calm.
I was going to say I'm honestly surprised the prosecutor keeps trying to do this bullshit, but I'm not surprised. They do anything to win a case. And do they think that people can't see this? Do they think that everybody in a jury is just so stupid that they don't understand that like how is a prosecutor, you're so out of touch with like regular people, you don't think this is going to piss them the hell off.
To be fair, it's her job, right? Like, so she's doing her job. This is her job, and it's just making her look stupid.
Yeah. It's God complex.
All right, sorry about that. I had to step away for a moment, but I am back. Here we go.
Described for the jury.
Okay, we had just discussed that the COL1A2 is known to be involved in the collagen and bone formation, breakdown, reabsorption, and structure.
So would the existence of a variant on that gene tell you anything about the possibility of disrupted metabolic bone processes?
It tells us that potentially that could help identify a group of 8 conditions that are known to involve collagen problems, either the adequate formation or quality or organization. Those are called osteogenesis imperfecta. And those 2 sites, the COL1A1 and the COL1A2, are the names of those 2 sites, which are known to be involved in some cases of osteogenesis imperfecta.
And can you define osteogenesis imperfecta for us? I know it is a broad term.
It's quite a spectrum. It's a group of 8 conditions, from very mild to almost insignificant in terms of the number of fractures that a person might have, to the most severe that might have over 100 fractures in their lifetime. And they may have a dozen or 2 dozen fractures at any one time. So there's quite a spectrum in terms of almost no observable abnormality in terms of the structure or function of the bone or the appearance, to one that are prematurely lethal. Some osteogenesis imperfecta patients are very short, have remarkably short arms and legs, have an unusual conformation of their chest. It's kind of barrel shaped. They have kind of a triangular appearing face. They tend to have associated early deafness. They are likely to have scoliosis or kyphosis and spine problems. But then some of them that fit the clinical criteria, where anybody that had seen a group of patients with osteogenesis imperfecta would say, that's one. The test cannot confirm it.
I need Rob to be on my fundraiser stream.
Do
later.
some of the individuals who have some form of metabolic...
Hold on, guys. JKD Buck has been, and Rogue Mama have followed. They got the assignment.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
They understood this. That's option one. This is from JKD Buck, and now Rogue Mama. This is her interpretation, which is also terrific. Oh my God, you guys, these are both so good. I mean, this is amazing. Oh, I love it. Just taking down cahunts one at a time. Just bam, bam, bam. You know what we need? Wait, you know what we need with this? We need this. Here we go. There we go. We need the music. God, you guys are talented.
And they got Maria Shriver on the cover. I'm amazed.
Her hair looks so much better in this rendition than in real life. I just want to throw that out there.
Own disorder, do they always have long-term problems, or is it something that ever resolves or changes throughout the child or adult's life?
Some of them, the deficiencies, can be temporary. And after a year or two, the development is normal and as expected. Even some of the genetic problems, which the severe cases, many of them die before birth, and many of the rest die very early in life. Maybe half of them will die within the first year or two. The ones that survive, their bodies seem to be able to compensate, and many of them live a near normal lifespan.
So, given what you have examined about the case of Jameson Timms, would there be anything, what would you say if he had not had any more fractures on the rib or any other findings in his skeletal surveys?
After 16 weeks.
Hang on. We're going to come right back to this, but I have a matter of court to take care of at the moment. Puzzled puzzler, step to the bench. We need to have a conversation. Where are you? Here you are. Puzzled puzzler sent me money to tell me this guy looks like Bill Nye. Still, I want to pay the fine. Yes. Puzzled puzzler, you are now in contempt of stream. You will have to pay a fine, and I am ordering you to pay $500 to the Timms fundraiser immediately. Go to the fundraiser and pay $500. You may not come back to this stream until you have paid $500 to the Timms fundraiser. All right. I believe that I have faith that there we go. $500. Yep.
Damn.
This shows you that this is very serious. My orders will be obeyed. And if my orders are not obeyed, you will face a sanction. And it has cost Puzzled Puzzler $500 today. The fundraiser, oh my God, we're going to have to go river dancing. It is at 65%.
I'm going to have to go to Goodwill.
I know.
I'm such an inside cat. I'm like, I'll do that tomorrow. And now I'm like, oh, I need to do that before next week.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Puzzled Puzzler. Thank you so
guys.
much. That is amazing.
Yes, you guys are awesome. I will be wearing rain boots.
You what?
I'm welcoming all the Bill Nye commentary if we're going to hold it on.
She's like, oh wait, bring it on now.
You're catching on, Carrie. You're catching on. Oh gosh. All right. My husband picked up Sammy's for lunch. That's awesome.
Oh, good husband.
Good
right?
husband.
Brownie points.
And Rob Pate sent a huge 50. Thank you so much. Speaking of, saw the doctor and Bill Nye at a climate summit together last week. The matching bow ties they had on made them look like twins. P.S. This is for the Timms Fund to prevent you from putting me in a timeout. Well, you have to go put it in the Timms Fund, Rob. You just sent me a super chat. That's not how that works. This goes into my pocket. But if you did make that mistake, I guess I'll throw $50 in the fundraiser for you. You're fine. Oh, for crying out loud! Don't make that mistake. That's the last one I will allow. If you send a super chat and you say it's for the Timms Fund, you're shit out of luck.
Oh my. Can you imagine us being judges, like just a panel of us?
Yes,
and then
I
for petty
can.
fines, I would wear a robe and a different wig every day. Like some
This is the
days I'd
judge
come
show
in
on
with
TV we need. This is the.
I know.
We could do Hot Bench. We should talk to Rachel Juarez about having us on Hot Bench as guest judges.
We
I don't think we actually have to have.
Yeah, and she will get demonetized too. And,
I'll bring the Werthers.
You'll bring the Werthers.
Yes.
Megan, he said 50 here and 50 there, so he's good.
50 here and there. Oh, that's so nice. I really appreciate that.
Now, don't you feel bad for yelling at him?
Yeah, I was going to say we're sorry.
A little. Sorry, I yelled at you. Jameson just sent $25 to the fundraiser too, and so did Lori Smith sent 10. So you guys we're up to 50. What is it? Let me the refresh
64% now.
65. It tells me 65, but I think it's having a meltdown because everybody is on, like, everyone's trying to get to it, which is good. That's good.
Which is great.
That is great.
Water's gonna be so cold, ladies.
I know.
I know.
I'm wearing.
It's just
the temperature
beach,
has
it's
been
just
dropping into the 40s every night here. It's
Yeah.
going to be so freaking cold.
You know what?
You guys.
If we meet the goal if we exceed the goal, we may have to do some vitamin D dancing in the river.
Carrie,
calm down. Carrie,
you,
she went from being worried her pastor was going to hear this to volunteering to dance topless in the river.
Okay, y'all, let's be real. If we film only where our boobs used to be,
there won't be anything on camera. You're right. We could just film where they should be.
Sorry. Can we strike that from the record?
I will allow you to strike that so your pastor never finds out.
Yep,
it was a
we will
Mo
allow you to
idea.
strike that.
As always.
Sustained. It will be stricken from the record. No problem.
Stress of extremely rapid growth.
Oh wait, let's go back so we hear the whole answer.
Findings in his skeletal surveys. If he had not had any more.
Wait, did she say what if anything?
Would there be anything?
No, she said, would there be anything? Okay.
What would you say if he had not had any more fractures on the rib or any other findings in his skeletal surveys?
After 16 weeks, the stress of extremely rapid growth diminishes. So that's the period when they would be most vulnerable. After 1 year, there's even less growth hormone driving the metabolic machinery. So most likely, he would not have any more fractures or be more susceptible, in my view, than patients that didn't have this.
So just to be clear, if Jameson did not have any additional fractures, would that change anything about the testimony you have offered regarding the appearance of his skeleton in the first 16 weeks of life?
No.
Wait, what was that question? Would he have what? Wait, I have to go back.
And in the first, about the testimony you any additional fracture. If Jameson did not have any additional fractures, would that change anything about the testimony you have offered regarding the appearance of his skeleton in the first 16 weeks of life?
No.
Yeah, it's to combat.
That is so interesting.
It's to combat the prosecution's claim that, well, he stopped having fractures
Yeah.
after we took the kid away.
Right. But it
doesn't
totally
matter.
makes sense because that really rapid growth that he's talking about had slowed down. And so you're not having that seeping of all the calcium, and the vitamin D is not doing what it's supposed to do because you get to slow down and it gets to build back up instead of, like he said, pedal to the floor, racing, trying to grow everything at that short period of time. This is amazing. Amazing. And
this way too, though.
you know what? These child abuse pediatricians, I'm telling you right now, you know what? If they're going to continue in this arena, if they're going to be allowed to continue, they need to all 300 of them across the United States need to be put in a room with Dr. Indiana Bones and be taught this. They must get training from him about what to look for when it comes to underlying vitamin D, calcium deficiencies, osteogenesis imperfecta, and what happens with fractures in that critical part of life, because there are too many parents getting their babies taken in this very same window. Emma Hernandez. I'm sure, Jennifer, you could list off a bunch more.
Yes, I mean, there are so many, Megan. We're vetting over 80 families right now within You Are the Power. 80 families nationwide. At least half of those are medical, just like this, just like Jameson, just like Emma, just like the Sullivans. It's sad. It's ridiculous. These are not doctors looking for the problem. They're not. They're looking for a paycheck. And everything he just said helps us understand why these babies do not fracture anymore. That's the number one question. Well, if it's not abuse, why do they stop fracturing after they've been removed? Listen to what he just said. It makes perfect sense. It all lines up beautifully. And it's not even that confusing to understand.
No, and once he lays it out, it makes sense, and it makes logical sense. I also like this doctor isn't.
Mm-hmm. He's very focused and confident in what he's saying. He's not making this up. He's not looking for ceiling cats. He's just speaking from the heart and from his brain.
Hasn't looked at the ceiling cats even once.
No.
Yeah, and to have the state again have Dr. Mercer on after this doctor, this was terrible for the state. They should have gotten him in first, because all of his little snarky comments about that geneticist is wrong.
Yes, he knows more about everything, radiology, even though he hasn't taken any classes in anything, and this man actually has. It's just beautiful.
Did you tell them how he actually came, why we had to take him out of order?
No, I did not. It gets brought up in this trial at some point. Someone asks him. Go ahead, though.
Well, for the panel and all the viewers, I'll spill it. So look how tan he looks. All right, he's nice and he's golden. He is. Family vacation in Maui. Flew over, testified, got on a plane, and flew right back.
He left his family vacation?
Family vacation in Maui to help me get my family back. This man is the man right here.
And guess how much he charged Carrie and Brady for that?
Nothing.
$0.
You know what? I was about to say, this is reminding me of Dr. Joe Corcoran at the Kowalski trial. You know, he testified pro bono also. He also got on a plane and flew whenever they needed him for nothing, because when he saw the facts of the case,
right,
and he was a friend of Greg Anderson's, and Greg called him and said, "Hey, I need you to look at this, and I really need help." He volunteered his time, and he has paid for it with his career and his reputation. It is horrific what they have done to him. It is horrific. And one of these days, I hope that he's able to talk about it fully, but he's involved in a lot of lawsuits around it at the moment. But this is, again, you guys, in these cases, I just want to take a moment to be grateful for the good people out there in the medical community who do step up and who do say, no more, not on my watch. This is not happening. I mean, the Dr. Joe Corcoran's, Dr. Indiana Bones. It's too bad that he is so worried about backlash, because I would really love to know his name and give him all the props in the world. He needs love letters, is what he needs, is love letters from the community that appreciates what he has done.
To be fair, also, Megan, he's not. I talked to his wife even at the Hernandez trial. He is concerned about backlash. He also can't keep doing this. So he gets a lot of families. It's not that he doesn't want to help them, but he can't do this all of the time. And it's hard for him to say no. His wife said he gets fully enthralled in this. His heart gets soaked up in it. You know, he wants to be a husband and a grandfather and enjoy his vacations and his time with his family. So it's like a little bit of everything. He doesn't want to keep doing this. We need some other good doctors to step up and teach what he's teaching us right now.
Nana Mel, the name of Jennifer's or the organization Jennifer works with is called You Are the Power. They are the ones who have brought all the attention and help for these families. They have done amazing things, and we need you people out there to go to youarethepower.net and volunteer your time if you think that this is a worthwhile cause, because they need volunteers in every state. If you want to be a state leader, you can do that. If you want to help in your leaders in your state where you are, if there's a chapter, you can do that. You can help and be a volunteer just to write letters on behalf of the families that are being attacked by the system. And youarethepower.net is a wonderful place to go. So please, please, please do it because they need that help. They definitely do. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Are you able to tell what specific deficiency might have existed in Jameson Timms in his early life?
No.
Oh, I love that he doesn't like try and speculate and elaborate on something he doesn't know.
All over
Yeah,
the
that was a
world and
good
all
answer.
over the United States, correct?
I have.
And you have practiced at 15 hospitals in your career, is that right?
That's right.
And you've practiced in 8 countries around the world?
Actually, I've been in 10 countries, but I've actually operated in 8.
Of course you've been in 10 countries. Of course you have, because you're running around. I know he's doing something. He's doing something in those countries. We're not sure what exactly, but I'm sure it's exciting and fun.
That's really where the ark is, in his basement.
Yeah,
He'll
we know
return
you travel a lot, Dr. Bones, don't you? We're sure of it. He's like doctor by day, Tomb Raider at night.
On patients.
Right.
And this has included patients who have suffered trauma or unexplained fractures or a variety of factors.
A variety of things.
Okay. And have you found instances where fractures are the result of trauma?
That's the most common thing I do. Is I take care of people that are traumatized.
So you have found a lot of x-rays that do show evidence of trauma in the course of your career. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. And do you consult on these cases of unexplained fractures for pay or pro bono?
I've always done it pro bono.
So it's not like the Timms paid you a bunch of money to be here and give this opinion.
No, this is an inconvenience for me and an expense. I pay my own way.
And I believe you were on a vacation with your grandchildren.
Bone Daddy.
You flew in to see us for this trial. Is that right?
That's right. I got here from Maui at about 8:30 yesterday morning after flying all day and all night.
So do you have any reason at all to give an opinion on Jameson Timms' medical records other than the honest belief of your experience and training for almost 50 years?
It is 50 years.
50 years. Well, so would there be any reason for you to give this jury any opinion other than what your honest training and experience tells you about the situation with Jameson Timms?
I don't know what it would be.
Okay. Well, and the images that we have used as demonstratives, did you get these from the radiological scans that were provided to you from Children's Hospital and Erlanger and the other places that had done skeletal surveys of Jameson Timms?
Yes.
And the only change is that we have blown them up to be larger, correct?
That's right.
But otherwise they are an accurate reflection of the x-rays that you viewed on the original, I think think it's called the DICOM program that allows you to really zoom in and see all the details on a radiological scan?
They look the same.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, I would tender defense 1 through 9 into evidence.
Okay. And where are those documents? Or photographs?
Yes, we accidentally printed one duplicate.
Okay. Any objection to defense 1 through 9?
No, ma'am. They showed it to me yesterday.
Oh, the prosecutor knows better than. Yeah.
Mr. Hood,
Shut
any
up,
objection?
prosecutor.
No, be admitted.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Dr. The state will have a few questions for you.
I'm
Ms.
sure.
Fox? No, not brassy hair.
Guys, this is
not
going to be a
brassy
little
locks.
painful. It's going to be a little
All right.
painful.
All right.
I was gonna say I'm kind of excited for this because I feel
I
like
am
she's
too.
gonna get her ass handed to her.
She's just
Yeah.
rude and disrespectful to him, and it really bothers
Oh,
me.
she's gonna make me hate her even
Oh.
more.
Mo's going to choose
Is she a
violence.
condescending?
Yes,
she's a condescending.
Yes, the real radiologist. When you took up your little hobby.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh, I
wanna
already
choose
feel my-
violence.
Mo's going to join her.
Get ready for the nothing burger. Get ready for the nothing burger.
Oh my God, you guys!
Hey, can
I
you go
do-
ahead and put nothing burger on the bingo chart? Like, start that
Yes.
the next time, and I would keep that on there.
Yes.
Yep.
Nothing burger getting added to Mondays. Nothing burger. Okay. Also, I'm looking at who needs to pay a contempt fine. There are several of you.
I mean,
I am.
oh.
Hold on. Let's see. There are several of you who need to pay a fine. I'm just making sure that I'm gathering all of you. I will call you up one by one to the bench. And I will levy your fine. Except for you, Liz Bird, you are the favorite chatter of the day because you don't even know who Bill Nye is, and so Liz Bird does not have to pay a fine. Also, Casey64 has no idea who Bill Nye is, and that means that Casey, you are also in the favorite column. And make sure I don't miss anybody, because I saw some fly by. Oh, Sticky has finally learned his lesson. Yep, or her lesson. I still don't know if Sticky is a male or female. Shuts the hell up.
Sticky was a dude.
I don't know if Sticky is a dude. Actually, I don't know. I've only ever known Sticky as Sticky. What are your pronouns, Sticky? You're going to have to tell us what your pronouns are, because you're here enough. We talk to you all the time, and I feel awkward that I don't know if I'm just guessing at your pronouns.
This is how people get catfished, because you feel like you really build a real relationship with people over the internet, and then at the end of the day, it's like, wait, I don't even know much about you at all.
Yeah, exactly. Sticky so far has not responded. Somebody keep an eye on the chat, because I'm looking for violators of my order.
I'm gonna vote dude because he's probably not listening, which is why
That
he
does
doesn't
make sense. He has tuned straight out of the women just talking.
We're at 77%. I just wanted to throw that out there. 77.
All right, I'll be going to Goodwill
Wow.
Like, I'm pretty sure we started this morning at in the 50s. Hell yeah, dudes.
It's like Georgia
Wow.
weather. We start in the 50s and we're going to be in the 90s by the end of the day.
Okay, I just want y'all to picture Mo with her walker in the local creek behind her house with some big rain boots on. This is going to end either with traction or hilarity.
Oh God, please don't hurt yourself. Please.
No, Mr. Mo
Please.
might make me use the green screen, to be fair.
Yeah, you may. I think you may have to do that. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to hand out the fines. I am ready to hand out the fines. Maybe not. Step to the bench. Bow tie, Bill Nye, and all the other references we aren't supposed to make here. Maybe not. You are being held in contempt of stream. You have disobeyed a direct order from the judge of this stream, which is me, I didn't appreciate it. You will go directly to the GoFundMe for Carrie and Brady Timms, and you will pay a fine. I will not tell you what that fine is, but it better make me happy. That's all I have to say. I will go over there. I will check to see what you have paid, and I will come back to you if it is not high enough. Please go now without delay. Mods, escort maybe not to the fundraiser. Pamela Al-Diab, step to the bench. Bill Nye. I'm off to pay my fines. I'm glad that you're getting the message that this is what will happen to you if you make Bill Nye comparisons to Dr. Bones. Get over to the fundraiser and pay your fine. Jane just says science guy, and I'm going to say that has violated my order. I know it's a stretch, but I'm going to say you must also go to the fundraiser and pay a fine, Jane. Right now, head on over there. Let's check out the fundraiser and see how we are doing. And if any more of you want to make Bill Nye comparisons, you will also be called to the bench, and you will also be deeply humiliated, and you will be ordered to pay your sanctions. All right, let's see where we're at.
Megs, how many times have you mentioned the name?
We all know judges have full immunity, guys. Come on.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have absolute immunity.
Good point, Carrie.
We are at 77.
That one.
We're at 77%.
Oh, wow.
77%.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh.
6,840. Look at Pamela. She went over there. She paid her fine, $20. I will allow it. I will allow it. These don't go in order, which drives me crazy. Sarah, you gave $1,000 18 minutes ago?
Holy
Wow.
giblets.
Holy giblets. Wow. And Bobby Page, $50. Thank you so much. And I think we got Jameson's earlier. This is amazing. You guys are awesome. Nick, the fundraiser might be fully funded before your fundraiser tonight, but that's okay because you know what we're going to do? We're going to go above and beyond. That's what we're going to do.
Above and beyond, folks.
We are going to try to get
Carrie and Brady owe hundreds, like $100,000.
Yeah.
So 9,000 is going to help, but it could be better. It could be more. And so we want them to be able to not only pay their attorneys, we want them to be able to get a civil attorney and sue the hell out of these people if they want
Go
to.
on vacation.
And go on vacation.
We want them to go on vacation too.
I'm sorry,
that little boy deserves to see the ocean.
Someone say a cruise.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All of
before
us
you
together
decide-
on a cruise.
Before you decide to go on a cruise, Carrie, please watch Poop Cruise on Netflix and then reconsider that idea. Okay.
Hey, I want to say something really quick about that because I want to speak a little bit for Carrie. Something for everyone to think about who is donating. These families really do have to decide between paying their legal bills and doing something for their family. It's all of these families because I talk with them, on a regular basis. And it's really sad to have to choose if you're going to go on a vacation. And sometimes the parents see it differently. Like maybe mom is like, we're not doing anything fun until all the bills are paid. But dad's like, I want to go somewhere nice with my family. So it's a lot of tension and it's a lot of friction in the families because they want to live, they have their kids back. They want to live their life now, but they feel bad because they owe money. So if you are donating, just make sure you're giving with a heart, like do what you need to do with this, Carrie and Brady. If it's a vacation, if it's paying Catherine or Jason for keeping them out of prison, whatever it is, just give with that kind of mentality that let these families live their life.
That's right.
That's free advice for everybody.
They deserve a break. They deserve some peace. Puzzled Puzzler sent $10 and said she was of sound mind still, and it was very difficult. I'm an only child. The first one was, so seriously, my mother was an OBRN in her first years as a nurse and then ended her career as a hospice nurse and then developed Alzheimer's. She saw and understood what was coming for her and chose to stop eating and drinking and passed away this past February. I'm so sorry, Puzzled Puzzler. She said she was of sound mind still, and it was very difficult. I'm an only child, and she left her nest egg to me. I'm retired and have my own nest egg, so I feel great helping the Timms on behalf of my mom.
Thank you.
That is so sweet.
That's very sweet.
Puzzled Puzzler, I love you. I love you so much, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you in the chat who are so generous, and you have been so generous to all of these families, not only with your money, but those of you who haven't been able to donate have donated your time to writing letters and to being and to spreading awareness and sharing these stories out on social media, and all of that makes a huge difference to these families, because when we get more eyeballs on this, the more people we get in these streams watching these shows, the more we get, the more people who can send $2, $5, $10, we can support these families. We can do that for them. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate you. And Puzzler, I am so sorry that you went through that with your mother. That is really traumatic. And but she would be very proud of you, I'm sure, helping these families the way that you're doing. I'm sure she would be very proud that they're using what she gave you, the gifts that she gave you, to help others. That's amazing. You guys are awesome. Wow. I don't want to cry, but I feel like I'm probably going to. So let's put Dr. Bones back on the screen so I can cry in a tiny corner. All right.
Is that one of y'all's photos?
Here goes the cross.
I'm going to use one, and then, we'll put that on.
You won't want to cry now. You'll be mad.
I want to just use.
Oh, I do rage much better. Thank you.
Marked as the defendant's exhibit number 9. I'm going to turn it towards you. You don't have to come down again.
We don't want you to come down again because you are way, way, way too good at this. Please don't come down. Don't come down here.
This is the exhibit where you indicated that you could see the rib fractures in this particular case on ribs 8, 9, and 10.
That's not the image that I used to point those out.
Pay attention, foxflat.
Okay, wait. You can now check off, what do you do here exactly on the bingo card?
What you say? You do here.
What do you do here? So we have the prosecutor has picked up the wrong x-ray and just got wrecked. Well, we already checked off prosecution gets wrecked, but what do you do here? I don't have that on my bingo card either. For fuck's sake. You can now check off for fuck's sake, which I do have on my bingo card.
That's what I love, because we will actively say things to work on to pad our own bingo cards.
That's right.
We're just like McDonald's bringing back Monopoly. We are over here peeling all the stickers off.
We are not above cheating. No, we are not. Okay, here we go.
They are there. I think that one would show it. Yes. Yes, that's right.
In this particular setting, as an orthopedic surgeon on a baby, you wouldn't have provided any casting or anything for broken ribs, would you?
Those are old fractures. They're not unstable, so no treatment would be required.
Okay. And then you also indicated that on this you can see the compression on T10.
You can.
And that you also measured it, I guess, against the Erlinger to note that it was a 2 millimeter compression.
At the most.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my job.
I take it from what you were trying to explain to the defense attorney is there would be no treatment for a 2 millimeter compression. You would not have started bracing unless it was at least half the height, which in this case would have been at least 4 millimeters or 5 millimeters.
That's mostly true. It wouldn't have to be a depression of half, but 2 millimeters or less than 2 millimeters is insignificant structurally, and I wouldn't have required any treatment.
So if there was no treatment done for Jameson in the way he was presented on January 14th with these healing injuries, you would not have found that to be medical malpractice on the treatment team because you wouldn't have done anything different yourself.
That's right.
Okay.
What sets of x-rays?
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, but
Because-
they claimed it was because of abuse and they told nobody anything. He's saying it's genetics, so it's a huge difference.
I'd agree with Nick on that. Like if it's genetic, it's not something they really can do much for, I would imagine. But if it's abuse, then yeah, you have to stop it. You have to do all this shit. You gotta go crazy.
Plus, he said it was so minor. He's saying it's so minor that if it's there, it's such a small amount that they've measured that there's nothing to do. It's irrelevant.
No, but I don't find them not treating malpractice. What I find is for malpractice for both the doctors and DCYF is not telling future foster parents that, hey, he does have this part of his spine that is
I don't understand that either.
Healing. Or, hey, we want you to be extra gentle with him. He does have some fractures.
Well, then when he was on direct, though, and he was being questioned about these compression fractures, and he said the treatment was the bracing, and he talked about the bracing and putting the support and structure there for it. Was he being given a hypothetical for a different type of compression injury? I thought he was talking about this one. So I'm confused because I thought he was talking about.
I think that was general standard of care for an actual compression fracture of, I'm guessing, more mobile people because
Yeah, they're trying to say, like, when they measured it, that there's a fracture in the spine. My understanding is Dr. Bones here is saying, hey, there was a difference in the compression fracture, like the height of it, but it also depends. He's saying, remember, there was nothing, it's even. The fact that it was even means it's not a problem. If there was a real fracture there, he's admitting that there is a difference in the height.
A height difference.
He's saying, yeah, you can't dispute that. But he's not saying that there is a compression fracture there because remember on day one, he talked about it wouldn't be level across. You can't perfectly squish a T10. One side would be higher than the other if there was a true fracture.
All right. I understand now. Sticky Widget has confirmed his pronouns are he and him. And by the way, Megan, I sent you and Tug a photo of me holding a really big fish. Well, how big was it? That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Not a euphemism, which clearly shows me as a dude, I hope. Okay. All right, great. Oh, yes. I think we can now check off get squunched because we are talking about the squunching, the great squunching of the baby. Get squunched, maybe checked off.
Were actually provided to you. I think I noted that you were using x-rays from the January 14th CHOA scan, and then you had referred to at least one from the December 8th Erlanger scan. Did you receive other x-rays?
I did.
Did you receive the reports that went with those x-rays?
I don't know that I got all the reports. I had some of them, but I received the electronic medical records.
Would you not have wanted to see what the real radiologists, the ones that had gone to school and been trained, had thought of or found on the scans that you were also reading?
Well, I'd especially be interested.
Hold the fucking phone.
I know it's so bad, but he's so respectful in his response. It's so beautiful.
I have to hear this again.
Would you not have wanted to see what the real radiologists, the ones that had gone to school and been trained, had thought of or found on the scans that you were
Look at his face!
Well, I'd especially be interested in his failure to comment on the teeth and the flared rib end.
Okay. We'll get to that in just a minute.
And she tried to serve, and the return hit her in the ass.
I'm gonna. Okay, Flux, are you choosing violence yet?
I've chosen violence. I want to I want to do anything.
You want to do some squunching.
I want to squunch her. I want to squunch her.
Yeah. And his reaction here, how he is smiling at her and he's letting the jury know, I'm not affected by this.
I'm not offended by this. Yeah.
No, but
he's too confident.
Yes,
I love that he's looking
confident,
around like, is this the actual question? Like, this is an actual question?
Yeah. He's so respectful, though. Think about the state's witnesses when they didn't like something, how they were so, I can't even make their faces, rolling of the eyes.
Eye rolling.
Wiggle, wiggle, itch, cough.
Wiggle, itch, cough.
He just sits there and is like, actually, I love it. It's so beautiful.
Oh, I just realized there was a sidebar, and I didn't call it on the card. Sidebar can be checked off because that was before. I have none of the ones that are getting called off today. I have zero, like almost none of them. It's unbelievable. I'm looking at the bingo card to see if we've missed anything else. We haven't seen a sex scandal face today. That's unfortunate. Thug Judge, we haven't quite. We missed Thug Judge because we weren't allowed to see it because the camera wasn't rolling.
To be fair, though, she kind of went Thug Judge like before that side. It was, I think, the second time that they were objecting, and she's like, "Look,
She
man,
did.
I'm gonna let him answer the question.
She did, but I didn't call it in the moment, and I feel like she's going to do it again. I feel like it's coming again. I feel like that's not the end of it. So I think we'll wait on that one. Lazy investigator, we got guts squunched. Let's see what else. Oh, witch sighting. Please check off witch sighting because duh. I mean, clearly we can check that off. Witch sighting. And unfucking real. Yeah, unfucking real. I'm going to go with unfucking real for this question she just asked him. Yep. And witch site. Do I have that on my card? Do I have unfucking real? Oh my God. I have the worst card ever today. Unbelievable.
Oh, Lord.
I have like all the ones
woman,
from like
man.
Dr. Brown. All right, here we
Would
go.
have liked to at least see
You know what?
Yep.
Oh, I was just going to say, she makes me want, like, in school, if I were sitting behind this woman in court, I feel like I would start tying her hair in knots.
I feel like I'd pull out an Anne of Green Gables.
Are you trying to tell us something?
I'm just saying, I might choose Violet today.
I'm looking at your name. Did something happen?
Oh, yeah.
Did you enroll?
No. That's just something that because eventually I'm going to go into law one day.
Are you going to do
One
it?
day.
Have you decided? Well, you know, before you got on the stream, you told me that school called, and I'm wondering. I'm like, oh my God! When I saw that, I'm like, did she enroll in law school?
You were about to make us the proudest gay moms ever.
It's true.
No.
Mo and I were about to throw you a pride event. Just
a graduation, a graduation.
Eventually one day, but it's a reference to back in the Travis Rudolph case, how the woman she had applied for law school and went to took one college class, like one bachelor course, but she was pre-law. Remember she was when she testified on the stand, she was pre-law.
Oh, that's
but
funny.
it's because she was planning on going to law school. So since I'm planning on going to law school,
I'll allow it.
Be pre-law.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Let me check over here real quick. Okay, no, we're good there. Which fake words did you hear, Mama Bear Lee? I didn't hear any fake words yet. That doesn't mean that I didn't miss something. So if there were fake words, let me know. But I didn't see any yet. I haven't heard any yet. Okay, let's continue. She says, so you would have liked to have at least seen what the radiologists
have written.
Yes.
Okay. You did get some records, I think, from CHOA at least, the medical
I did.
records. And in that, you noted that you thought the platelet count was actually elevated.
It was.
At CHOA, on page 285 of the record, or rather on page 200 of the record, it was at 285. 285 is not an elevated platelet count, is it?
No, but
In fact,
that's not the one I was referring to.
The range is 15 to 450. So it's smack dab in the middle. Correct?
That's right.
And the smile
So
from
his
him. I mean,
platelet count on some of the records was well within normal.
That's right.
Some of the
platelet
records?
volume, which is also important, was also normal, wasn't it?
I believe it was.
And that is another factor that you would consider when you're looking at those issues, correct?
Yes.
You indicated that one of the things you noted was his, and I want to say it correctly, is it lipase?
Lipase.
Okay. You noted that both in the CHOA and the follow-up at CHOA, it was remarkably low in your opinion.
I noticed that.
And then did you know in the Erlinger records that it was non-concerning at Erlinger as well?
I don't recall that.
One of the things that you had mentioned is if you had significant trauma, you would expect the lipase to remain elevated for about 2 weeks.
I would.
And then after that, it would necessarily come down.
You'd expect it to.
Okay. Is this a fair statement here? After trauma, lipase levels can remain elevated for up to 2 weeks, depending on the severity of the pancreatic injury, typically peaking within 24 hours and gradually returning to normal over time. Is that a fair medical statement of what lipase does in the body?
That sounds right.
I'll add one more thing. If there was significant pancreatic damage, it could be elevated a little bit longer. I think that would complete that whole analysis on what lipase is, isn't it?
I'd expect that.
Okay. So if his lipase is low in January, you would expect the injury to at least have happened 2 weeks prior to his presentation at CHOA, correct? On just that one factor, if you're just looking at lipase.
If you just looked at that one factor.
Okay.
But it doesn't look at only one factor, you bitch.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't look at one thing. I have to call out JKD Buck here. JKD, you are killing me. You are one of the funniest people I know. Dr. Bones fought Nazis, an evil cult, Soviets, and a crystal effing skull, ma'am. You do not scare him.
He also sleeps with Callista Flockhart. I mean, nothing can scare that man anymore.
Yeah, he's used to skin and bones. I mean,
oh God, I love it. I absolutely love him so much.
You've actually issued 2 separate reports on this case, haven't you?
I did.
In your first report, you talked an awful lot about EDS, Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome.
That's a collagen problem.
You didn't mention it at all today.
I didn't.
Did you find out in the meantime that babies can't be diagnosed with EDS?
I think that misrepresents my report. I think, as I recall, because it was 2 years ago, actually almost 3 years ago, when I initially provided a report, I think there was a family history that suggested that someone in the family may have had that. EDS is a collagen problem.
So if a doctor will testify later that there is no EDS in the family, then that's a non-factor.
What? Carrie has been diagnosed with it.
She's talking
remember
about
Dr. Pugface?
She
I only tested her on 2 things, so she doesn't have it.
That's what she's talking about.
She's talking about
Also,
she's talking about Jennifer, I missed what you said. She's talking about is it extended family?
No, she's talking about how their geneticist is going to get on the stand and say no one in this family has EDS.
Oh, I see.
That's like what she's going by, which is crazy.
I see.
Also, the difference between him answering like, "Oh, my report from 3 years ago," and him just kind of like talking about it versus the state witnesses that were like, "Oh, it was from 3 years ago. I can't remember. I can't." And mind you, this dude, he's older than like. Yeah, I feel like he's probably older than most of them, and he's sitting here just rattling off the shit from his report from 3 years ago.
This is the tragedy of what's happening with all the best doctors are in his age group, I feel like, and we're losing them. We lost Dr. Neuberger. Dr. Neuberger, who is the father of this, who, saved the Kowalski trial. And we're losing these doctors of this certain generation who didn't just rely on the American Academy of Pediatrics and their bullshit political statements. They relied on their actual knowledge and expertise and they're in the field and on their years of experience. And it's tragic that they're getting to retirement age and also, dying like Dr. Neuberger, because I am afraid that they don't leave behind anyone in there to fill their shoes.
Yeah, it's true. And that really bothers me.
It scares me. I feel like it scares me. This is the type of man I want as my doctor.
Right.
And I do not, I feel like we are losing these people, and I'm terrified about it. Absolutely terrified about it. And I hate everything about that.
And that's a non-factor.
Yeah. Yeah, and sadly, the younger generation sees the retaliation against these doctors, and they might have 30 years left of their careers.
You're right. And the retaliation that they're seeing is making them scared to stand up and do the right thing.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Like, you guys, we are in such a medical crisis in this country. I don't know what it's like around the rest of the world, but because of this type of thing, because we have entire medical systems that are more involved with saving their own ass than they are in doing the right thing, like we saw with J Hatch. And in these cases, I think in some of these cases, they know they've made a mistake, but instead of admitting their mistake, they double down and they protect the institution. And I feel like that's the rule. And it is the exception when we have practitioners like this man who come out and say no and stand up for the right thing. Standing up against these giant institutions is really, really difficult. And I don't think the younger generations have it in them. This man was born in a time where his spine had to be made out of steel. This man has seen things. You know, we have millennials now taking over the medical institutions who are spoiled and have been given everything at the tip of their fingers for their entire lives. They went to daycares and they never walked to school uphill in the snow both ways a day in their life. That's a problem. We need people like this. We need people like him in charge of systems, because our systems are being run by spoiled brats right now who hate you and want you to die for your political beliefs. This is terrifying to me. And I don't know what to do about it. We're all going to have to take care of our own health, because I don't know. Oh, look, it's Brady. Hi, Brady.
Hey,
I don't
Brady.
know if you can hear me. I think the signal might be a little bad, but there's Brady Timms. He's in the car too. And I'm scared about it, you guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
And
if
it's
there is
horrifying. It's not just children. It's regular adults who have complex issues that have to go to so many doctors until someone listens to them. It's the lack of humility that these doctors have. And I understand they have to deal with jackrabbits who, them and Dr. Google have decided they have gonorrhea syphilitis. So I get that.
This man has seen the Lost Ark. Have you seen the Lost Ark of the Covenant? Oh man, I just can't.
Change my opinion.
In this particular situation, in your first report, you also talked about craniosynostosis.
Pardon me?
Craniosynostosis.
Craniosynostosis.
Okay.
She's saying it
A lot
wrong.
of time talking about that. You did not mention it at all today, did you?
I do recall that there were other bone factors, including the skull, which craniosynostosis.
Right.
That happens with some of the things that we talked about that you have to consider as a possible cause of metabolic bone disease.
And one of the things that you said in your original report is you felt like Jameson's fissures had closed too soon.
That's what craniosynostosis is.
Exactly. But it didn't, did it? He has a beautiful shaped head.
I haven't seen him.
In fact, the pediatrician had checked routinely for the soft spots and the fissures and found that he was on track normally.
I never saw those records.
If you have that condition, the treatment is to wear a helmet as a baby, isn't it?
Sometimes it is.
And if it's untreated altogether, the head comes elongated. You almost
That's in
comes up.
exceptional and extreme cases.
You get a ridge too, a noticeable ridge when they join two.
I have never seen that.
Okay. But you didn't talk about that today. Do you
Come
find
on.
that to be an important
She's making
finding
crap
after
up.
all?
No.
She's making shit up. Making shit up
Also-
to be checked off the bingo card. Making shit up. Do I have that?
Listen, she was getting onto him for not being a geneticist, and here she is, an attorney with no medical degree, but she's the one questioning him, and the way she's saying it is so snarky.
No, but the way diagnoses tend to work, or diagnostic trees tend to work, is you will at first list all the things that it can be, and you will look at the symptoms, and then you start looking at the different symptomologies, and you say, okay, well, they don't have this, and levels of this test indicate that it's probably not this. So while he might have thought that there was a connection with Ehlers-Danlos and it being a family thing, he could have then, again, in his second report with all of the testing and the lab work back, changed it to this, college, or this, vitamin D and calcification issue. Mm-hmm. So yes, diagnoses do change. And when he is, just meeting a new patient, he probably had, it could be this, this, and this. Absolutely. When I get more, yes. And what he probably wrote in his report is pending further results. My guess is he's very careful to word his reports because he does testify as a witness. Yeah. So he wants to also show, I considered this. So if the state comes back to him and says, well, you didn't consider this and you didn't consider this, so what kind of expert are you? He wants to show the logical pathways he used to get to his diagnoses.
Right. Yeah.
My bingo card sucks too, Volstorm. I have nothing on it. It's absolutely, look at it. This is as far as I've gotten. I got nothing. Oh, I think we can check off facts though, because he was hitting her with those. He's been hitting her with those all day long. Yeah. But we've had no Werther's break. I haven't hit the wrong button. Well, I could probably fix that. I could definitely. What am I? What's wrong with me?
You don't even have me demonetizing your stream. I mean, I can say really vile
please
things.
Please don't.
Hey, Rule 26, one more time, motherfucker.
All right, there we go. Megan hits the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, Megan hits the wrong button. What else can I cheat on here? I need. What else do we have?
I can compare the prosecutor with the anatomy of farm animals if you want to.
I'm sure that I snorted at some point. So check off Megan's snorts. I've been laughing all day. That had to have happened at some point. All right, let's see. Let's get back over here. Dr. Bones. Look at him waiting for the next one. He's like, yeah? What else you got?
Do you know that temporary bone disease is actually a hypothetical disorder?
Well, any deficiency that causes weak bones that can be corrected by replacing what is deficient would be temporary. So I don't think that's, I think that's an description, just as a more permanent bone condition would be one that has an enzyme problem such as hypophosphatasia or hypophosphatemia.
That's the name of my punk band.
I wouldn't expect those to get better because those are genetic flaws. And so the flaw stays. You can't correct it. You can't change the genes.
Would you agree that the medical community views temporary brittle bone disease as an unfounded and unreliable diagnosis?
Well, I think there was a man who studied some 200 cases that wrote a paper that was entitled Temporary Brittle Bone Disease.
And that man was Colin Patterson, and he lost his medical license over the paper he wrote, the testimony he was giving in courts regarding that, didn't he?
He did, but a review of his records and in the context of today, I understand that when he looked at those 200 cases, he didn't have a commercially available vitamin D, the hormone test, and he confided in me that he thinks the vast majority of those cases were vitamin D, the hormone deficiency.
So he told you that before he died, so you're the one that knows that.
He did die.
Oh, that's it. This mega thunder cunt needs to go.
I know it's so bad, guys. It's
so bad. My God.
All right,
Oh my
Flux,
God.
we're taking the violence off stream.
Oh, I would have held her in contempt as the judge. That was so rude. She is being hostile to him. Oh my God. This is contemptible. Does the judge say anything? Because God.
No, but listen to his response. You have to rewind it a little bit and let
All
it
right, I
finish.
will.
It's so funny.
I'm sorry, but I just I got it. You may now check off snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Yeah.
Why did it have to be snakes? You may now check off snakes on your bingo card, folks.
Can we check off what a bitch? Or
We
has
did.
that
We already
been-
did. That was ages
That
ago.
was a long time ago.
Oh my God.
Shows how much
Snakes.
I am ADHD today.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
This is battering the witness. Absolutely. This is terrible. I am what is
But
there is there a what the
keeps
fuck space? Do we have a
himself-
what the fuck space? What do we I already checked off on fucking real. I can't even I'm speechless.
I know, it's really mean. She's really mean, but his responses are so beautiful to me. He's so respectful, even though he doesn't have to be.
All right, I'm going back. Hold on. Oh, this bitch.
That he thinks the vast majority of those cases were vitamin D, the hormone deficiency.
So he told you that before he died, so you're the one that knows that then?
He did die after that. But he was an old man like me.
Okay.
Aww.
You're saying that vitamin D.
It's like he just bypasses her rudeness, her snarkiness, and he's like, he did die.
Yeah,
Hey.
dumpster moment. Dumpster. This is throwing baby Jesus in the dumpster for sure. This is a dumpster moment. Go ahead and check it off, chat. And also, you're right. My blood pressure meds definitely are not working after that. This bitch is going to put me in the hospital. Wow.
Yeah.
But also, again, notice how he reacts. And if you think any flippin' flapjack juror that's had to listen to a month long of your babbling cahoontery wants to deal with your ass when, Dr. Bones is on the stage with your brassy locks,
Brassy locks. That's what we're calling her from now on.
Okay, you have to be mindful of how this looks. This man has been nothing but kind to everyone. And you looking like a moldering old cahoont, just spilling out your bile everywhere is not a good look.
Yeah.
It really does not help when you look like a mega thunder cunt, belittling an old man who's been to school longer than you, who actually knows how to pronounce osteo or craniostosis or whatever, or stenosis. So maybe, just maybe, if you don't understand how medical stuff doesn't work, you shouldn't act like you understand, because he's going to make you look like a jackass and
you can
smile while
feel
he's
it.
doing it.
You can feel it here. You guys are just watching him on a screen. Like being there in person, a lot of people really liked this doctor. They really felt connected
Well, yes,
with him because
he's
sweet
very
and he's
likable.
kind. Yes.
He's Indiana Bones, for fuck's sake. I mean, who wouldn't love him? The jurors in the front row are probably batting their eyelashes at him. I mean, my God,
and
you can't.
And then the state brings in the Duchess of Snark.
Yes. It's
For
mean.
Stephen Messer, just
My jaw is on the floor with how rude she just was.
It hurts me. It hurts my head. It's just so disrespectful.
Who also beheld the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant. That is correct. He has Coronado's cross in his pocket right now.
he has the spear of Longinus in his closet.
My God, that was one of the worst things
Do
I
you
have
think
ever
she
seen.
knows she was being that snarky and rude? Do you think?
Oh yeah.
Does she realize how stupid it makes her look, though? She's
No,
trying to
no,
win the jury.
no.
How do you not realize how
No.
bad this makes you look?
From her perspective, she's trying to get parents, again, who are trying to use a doctor to excuse the abuse. Now, again, had she read both of his reports and maybe taken out a Webster's dictionary and then a child's dictionary, she could figure out what these words mean, because Latin's not that fucking hard, and I thought you had to learn it for law.
The thing is they had these reports before we were even indicted. Exculpatory reports. before the indictment. So, and guess who had these? The good old Jody Faulkner could have read these reports. Guess what?
He didn't.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah, lazy investigator. You may now check off lazy investigator because Jody Faulkner's name has been invoked. And he definitely was the laziest investigator I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I am floored by how awful she is.
He was the ladiest fucker of all the fuckers.
The laziest.
He was, in fact, the king of the lazies.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He is a strong consideration in this.
Let's go back a little bit.
You're saying that vitamin D is a strong consideration in this particular case?
Pardon me?
You're saying vitamin D deficiency is a strong deficiency in this particular case?
I said it's the most common. It's the most likely.
Did you review the medical records from CHOA that showed that his vitamin D was 32.9?
I was aware of that.
Did you see that the range was anything below 19.99 would have been considered low?
I'm aware
Oh my
of
God.
that.
So his
I hate this woman.
vitamin D.
He just
on a
spent 2 hours
test that he
explaining
did.
how
He did.
America is fundamentally low in what standards they require, how vitamin D in your blood is not the vitamin D hormone, the type 25, that actually is the most bioavailable. If I am a ridiculous redhead who wears wigs on the internet and talks crap making funny songs, then I can figure this out. Why is it Brassy
Was she
Locks
not
can't?
listening? I mean, Catherine asked all of these questions. We already went over the level and how America is screwed up, and we don't know what we're doing with vitamin D.
Yeah, but she thinks she needs to go over this again from her. She's trying to twist the
Yes.
narrative.
Was
Yes.
well above what would have been considered low on January the 14th when he was presented at CHOA.
Yes, but what I said was the bones and the ribs show irrefutable evidence of an early inadequate bone mineralization. Doing the test weeks and months later is of no significance. It's just confusing the issue. You can't do away with the findings that are objective and real.
But the finding that is objective and real is he doesn't have a vitamin D deficiency when he is presented at CHOA on January 14th, does he?
On that date, by their criteria, he did not. But
he just explained why.
Early in life.
Even if we use your criteria, you said 30 would have been the cutoff. He's still above your cutoff
That's
of 30.
I would say that
that's not
30
what he
is still
said.
too low.
He said 30 was still too low.
He said
But
that
I
easy double
don't
that.
know that there's any way to extrapolate back from several weeks or
Right.
months
If they didn't take the
of
panel,
blood tests
they can't know.
to bone findings that are irrefutable and are clearly related to inadequate bone mineralization.
Are you familiar with the article, Rachitic Changes, Demineralization, and Fracture Risks in Healthy Infants and Toddlers with Vitamin D Deficiency?
When was it written?
2012.
Who was the author?
Oh my God,
Jeanette
this guy, I love
Perez
him.
Rossello, Henry Feldman, Paul Kleinman, Susan Connolly, Rick Fair, Regina Myers, and Catherine Gordon.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I have a feeling
you're-
that he has a vast catalog in his brain of articles written by doctors he respects, and he probably would have been able to pull it out if it was in there at all. And this is probably some junk science bullshit that he didn't read because it's bullshit. But that's my guess.
Study in this area, you're self-taught. And that was an interest that you developed about that time where you started researching.
Oh, are you going to go after people who are self-taught now?
Yes,
I
he
will
is.
have you know. Excuse me. Hold on a moment. I have something to say. Hold on. I need to change the view here. Where are we? Where's my thing? Ma'am. George Washington was self-taught. John Adams was self-taught. Almost all of the founding fathers of America, the people who wrote the Constitution, the Declaration, Thomas Jefferson, were self-taught. Fuck off with your haughty bullshit, high horse. Ugh! I don't like you people. I don't like this woman at all. And that is all I have to say.
And again, she's implying that the University of Boston Medical Center looked at his self-taughtness and was like, "Oh, good. Well, you read a couple articles. How about you be the head of our boneologist, unit?"
And how about the state's witnesses that testified? Oh, I have no clue. I don't know.
Yeah, no answers.
No answers, and. Miss Prosecutor, do you know your eyeballs looks like the behind of a sow? I mean, seriously, you fucktwat, you imbecile, you absolute moron, you need to have your bar license examined from the inside of your asshole.
You know what else? I think we can now check off state lies because there have been lots and lots and lots of lies.
Can we put state as a cunt?
I don't think. Oh, maybe. That inside of the asshole thing could have done it. Nick demonetizes. Nick demonetizes my stream.
You're welcome, Liz Bird. Yeah, you're welcome, Liz Bird.
Oh my God, this guy. I mean, I just, this woman, I hate her. She is
she doesn't have the knowledge base to come at him. And that's why you really need, that's why Dr. Alessi or lawyer Alessi went with, the medical people and clearly defined things, because there's a lot of different terms that are used differently in different areas. So like superficial, where Hank got really, caught up on that, doesn't mean it was a light scratch. It simply means it doesn't go fully through the dermis, the top layer of your skin, like the skin and the fat to get to the muscle. So superficial for doctors means that it simply didn't, penetrate all layers of the dermis and go into the muscles. So when Hank was saying, oh, but they were superficial, he doesn't get that has a different meaning in medical terms. It doesn't mean it was just like, most, attempting to shave her legs and her arch nemesis, her shin bone, is always there. I am so done.
Mo, your earrings are the best, by the way.
I thought the Friday ones would be perfect for today. And it also helps me remember the day. Because
I love them.
I've been off this week.
There was something else we should have checked off the bingo card. What was it? Somebody mentioned it. Dang it. I missed it, but I was agreeing with you in the chat. What was it?
Was it what if anything?
No. I haven't heard of what if anything yet. But Rhiannon, yes, she's a twatopotamus for sure.
I love that word.
Shoot, I missed it. Well, it'll come back to me eventually. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
That's right.
Oh, there we go. Let's check off weird mouth noises for all the crap coming out of her mouth. Yep, I'm going to go with the weird mouth noise. It fits. It fits. Weird mouth noises may now come off the bingo card. And fake words. That's what it was. It was fake words. And the fake word I was going to call was the one with the one she didn't pronounce correctly. So let's do fake words. There we go. My bingo card is looking much better. I still don't have a bingo.
Hey, Megan.
Two now.
Yes.
Someone that is watching and follows just sent me a message that said one of the authors of that page that she was talking about, the report or the study, was one of the founders of the Helfer Society. So
the Helfer, of course.
So that may be why she's not.
They're relying on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But was it a published study or was it an internal study?
That's a great question. I don't remember what she said, how she worded it, but that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's only if it
does.
I mean, you can always publish a study, but where was it published?
Right.
That matters as well, because if it is in a peer review study?
Right.
I didn't hear her say it was a peer-reviewed study.
I'm sure she's gonna talk all about it. Okay, Mo had to take a potty break, and so do I. I need more tea as well. So you know what that means. The panel, if you need to take a break and get to the bathroom or get some more, or fill up your juice or your gin or whatever the hell you're drinking, gin and juice, I don't know. Now is the time to do it. You will have approximately 3.5 minutes, and we will be back. Do not turn the stream off. We are not leaving. We will be coming back. We're just taking a 3-minute break, and we'll be right back.
She's streaming live, just killing the game. Sipping coffee like it's her middle name. A whiskey splash in her chai tea brew. But now she's squirming, doesn't know what to do. The chat is lit, emojis abound. But her legs are shaking, she feels the countdown. She's got a crowd watching her sway. But nature's call says she can't stay. BRB, gotta fly to the throne. Bathroom break, it's a live stream zone. Don't pause the stream, don't shut it down. She'll be back, serving slay in this virtual town. She's a queen with a mug in hand. One espresso shot and she's taking a stand. But the coffee train has come full stop. It's an awkward dance, she's got a hop. The comments roll, where'd you go? Someone says, guess the drinks did flow. The struggle's real, the time is near. Even YouTubers have bathrooms, dear. BRB, gotta fly to the throne. Bathroom break, it's a live stream zone. Don't pause the stream, don't shut it down. She'll be back, serving slay in this virtual town. Gotta fly to the throne. Bathroom break, it's a live stream zone. Don't pause the stream, don't shut it down. She'll be back, serving slay in this virtual town. Streaming live, just killing the game. Sipping coffee like it's her middle name. A whiskey splash in her chai tea brew. But now she's squirming, doesn't know what to do. The chat is lit, emojis abound. But her legs are shaking, she feels the countdown. She's got a crowd watching her sway. But nature's call says she can't stay. BRB, gotta fly to the throne. Bathroom break, it's a live stream zone. Don't pause the stream, don't shut it down. She'll be back, serving slay in this virtual town. She's a queen with a mug in hand, one espresso shot and she's taking a stand. But the coffee train has come full stop. It's an awkward dance, she's got a hop. The comments roll, where'd you go? Someone says, guess the drinks did flow. The struggle's real, the time is need. Even YouTubers have bathrooms, dear. BRB, gotta fly to the throne. Bathroom break, it's a live stream zone. Don't pause the stream, don't shut it down. She'll be back, serving slay in this virtual town. Gotta fly to the throne. Bathroom break, it's a live stream zone. Don't pause the stream, don't shut it down. She'll be back, serving.
All right, I'm here.
Virtual town.
So 3 minutes is just not long enough. I'm going to have to make that song longer because it takes 3 minutes for my water to boil. I had to run upstairs while the kettle was still boiling and replay the song. So I'm going to have to write that down on the list of things to do. Make P song longer.
You might be the only person in the whole world who's ever said that.
Maybe. That's possible. All right. It looks like the right amount of time is right around 6 minutes. So, I forgot to put my background back up. Hold on. I got to protect myself from the children raids. You know, when they see that the screen is up, they go away post haste. But if it's down, they come in and bother me. Yes. Oh, gosh. All right. I did have the kettle in the studio the other day, but everyone gets angry because they're like, where's the kettle? You know, so it's a thing. I have to leave it downstairs. All right, here we go. We are pulling back up the good doctor, and he is wrecking the prosecution.
Although it is true that some babies have broken ribs in childbirth, isn't it also true that those babies were particularly large?
No, that's not true.
Did you know that Jameson was actually a small baby?
Yes,
5 pounds and a few ounces.
I was aware of that. He was premature,
Carrie's a small
which gives you a risk
woman.
factor of the osteopathy of prematurity. You can't ignore that.
You indicated that you would have
but they did, and they tried to say he wasn't premature.
liked to have seen the radiograph reports that were written by the certified radiologist in this case.
I wouldn't brag about his certification since he missed the teeth and he missed the ribs.
Oh, yeah. You're not kidding. You're not kidding. Boom, roasted. Move, bitch. Get away. Get out of the way, bitch. Holy cow.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
because
also, since the kid was smaller and still had broken ribs from childbirth, doesn't that indicate there is another problem?
Well, yeah, and he already said in his opening statement that preemies do suffer from this again. And Carrie was taking decalcification, medications that were known to interrupt all of these minerals, getting to Jameson's
the beta
bone.
blocker. The beta.
So
look, any idiot looking at that, when he explained the teeth, as soon as he said it, I was like, yeah, that's not what teeth look like on an x-ray. I've seen teeth on an x-ray. That's not what they look like. Every juror right now, I guarantee you, are thinking of those teeth. There's no way. And they're like, yeah, that's not from abuse. That's all you need. That's all you need. Holy cow. We've got to come up with more buttons for these defense witnesses. I mean, more bingo buttons that, God, like roasted.
And this is just the first one.
I know.
Yeah, and listen, I do want to point out, I know I use some of the other families in correlation, but there's a lot of similarities. When Emma Hernandez was finally put back with her aunt and uncle after being in foster care for 2 years, she was brought to the dentist for just a regular first cleaning. And that regular dentist who knew nothing about the situation said her teeth were demineralized. All her brand new baby teeth that came in were demineralized. So what he's saying is true about when the baby is in utero and growing and all the calcium and their bones developing and their teeth developing. I mean, you can't pre-abuse the baby while they're in the uterus. I mean, you can't do that. So it makes sense, The teeth and the bones, they're made out of the same material.
They're made out of the same stuff. Yep.
Report from radiologist Nicholas Appleton from Erlanger on November the 18th of 2021.
I don't recall it. I'd be happy to review it.
He's getting his glasses out.
Yep,
Bring it, bitch.
I love him so much.
Could that hair get any more golden harvest?
Brassy locks.
Yeah.
Notice how he didn't keep his glasses out the entire time.
He's not doing this thing.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen him with glasses. Everybody get your reading glasses on. It's time for.
Is this all he had?
That was the report we were given from Dr. Appleton.
He didn't make any mention of the teeth or the flared rib end or the abnormal callus.
Yeah,
correct.
No, he didn't.
Did not.
But he's certified.
Oh my gosh, he's so good.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. We have to go back. We have to go back, chat. We have to go back. All right. You ready for this? Because this is what we need here.
Of the rib.
Fractured ribs either.
No, he didn't.
Did not see a compression injury.
But he's certified.
And that's outside study. What is an outside study?
Wow. Well, it just means outside of that hospital. It means a different hospital usually.
So you take the x-rays that the hospital at Erlanger does and you send them to a totally different hospital to be read.
That's right.
When you get in the outside study on the November 18th skeletal surveys that Dr. Kahn did from the Texas Children's Hospital.
His eyebrows are so expressive.
I know.
He's like, this one's an idiot too.
Like, holy shit.
Was there a question?
Yes, I'm asking you given that report.
I don't recall. I did most of the medical record reviews 3 years ago.
So that report does not show any fractured ribs or compression fracture.
No, he doesn't mention the teeth or the flared ribs either.
Show any metabolic bone disease.
He didn't mention it, but it's
Damn.
pretty clear on the x-rays.
Were you given Dr.
He is like 2 seconds away from screaming, "Get off my specialty." It's going to be amazing.
Coleman's report
Wow.
from December the 8th of 2021 from Erlanger.
I may have, but I don't recall.
That was the radiologist from Erlanger.
And you'll glance through that and tell me if that's one of the ones, because you used at least one of his films.
And he was a dumbass. I feel like he's going to go Red Foreman on us.
He's laughing. Look at his
He
face.
almost looks like Red Foreman.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'm waiting for him to call her a dumbass.
Wait a minute.
Before I got
we need the meme makers to
got it.
capture the prosecutor and make her hair bigger for each lie she tells.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yes.
But also, the chat is saying they think that her hair is a wig.
Oh.
It's not one she takes care of.
I don't
I can
think
tell
so
you
because
that.
look, do you see the part lines?
I don't think so.
I can
It's
see
real,
scalp.
guys.
I
It's
can
real.
see scalp. It's real, and I don't think she's wearing extensions either, because
No,
I
I've
can
known
tell.
a woman that has this kind of hair. Like
Yeah,
it's
real.
crazy. Yeah,
It's real.
Yeah.
It's not a wig, but we should make it
But look, I
bigger
changed-
for every line.
I changed my avatar
maybe she
to
misplaced
Dr.
her
Indiana
Merkin?
Bones.
I don't know. Anybody? Mo knows what a merkin is.
A what?
A merkin. Do you
Oh, a
know what that
merkin.
is? Yeah.
Oh God! Don't bring up the merkin. We've already demonetized the stream. We don't have to do it again. For fuck's sake!
Miss Prosecutor, does thy mother knows you're using her merkin
And
as
Dr.
your
Coleman
wig?
did not find any evidence of metabolic.
Oh, he did.
Well, the periosteitis that he, go ahead, and you can answer. That's all right.
Her
Well, he
lies are
did,
choking her.
But he didn't.
Oh my
he didn't
God.
Recognize. He recognized the.
Okay, stop. Periosteitis is so the ostium is the outside lining of the bone, and that's generally something like my physical therapist in the army couldn't figure out why my ankle was still swelling. So it's basically a catch-all term, like, you know, periosteitis of the left distal tibia. It simply means that my tibia on the left side has a swelling of the lining of the bone, causing persistent swelling at that time. Doesn't mean he knows the biological functions that made the periosteum, you know, swell. It's just a catch-all kind of thing when they have no idea why your body's doing what it's doing, at least in the army. Maybe, you know, not army doctors will tell you.
Army doctors suck.
Yeah.
Bone findings. He said that there was periosteal reaction. That is a known finding. I could have shown you that on the X-rays, but I didn't think we needed to.
If he testified and told the ladies and gentlemen of the jury that it had resolved, that would not surprise you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. He did not find any of the other findings that you just told the ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
No, he somehow missed the flared rib ends and the teeth.
And he actually said there was no fractured ribs.
Oh, Werther's!
Well, I didn't hear.
The judge just took a Werther's break. You may go to your bingo cards, and bingo! I got bingo.
Nice.
I was waiting on that.
Dang,
Werther's
that
break.
took you a minute.
It was a long time. It's been almost 2 hours and 47 minutes. Dang.
Say that.
No, in the report.
Yeah.
No fractured ribs, no compression fracture on December the 8th.
Well, he may have been using a different monitor than the other radiologists. You know, there's a lot of difference in the quality of the resolution.
Very good point.
Were you given Dr. Paula Dixon's report from January the 14th?
Again, I probably had it, but it's been 3 years.
So I've got the 14th here.
Did any of these people show the X-rays for the jury?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Up on the screen. They were on the TV.
They were on the
On
screen.
the TV. Oh.
These ones, the
When they-
defenses are way better. The defenses are way better with the big demonstratives.
When they showed it to the cop, they had arrows to point to it for him.
Oh,
Right.
the arrows.
Remember?
And then the defense showed him without the arrows, and he had
And
no
he couldn't,
idea what he
had
was
no
looking
clue
at.
what he was looking at. Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He's like,
That
look,
was the
they
real-
had arrows
That was a
on
real
him.
low moment.
Yeah,
It was a real low
that
moment.
was a cop that failed finger painting class. I mean,
Yes.
seriously.
We call him a paste eater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Radiographic
Yeah.
report. Radiographic report.
No, it would be a radiology report. A radiographic would be the X-ray. You
I assume-
genius.
I was, but I don't have any
Jesus.
direct recall.
There's no mention of metabolic bone disease in that report.
No, they all missed it.
But she noted the 3 broken
Thank you for proving that my case. They all missed it. It should be in here.
They either missed it or they were told to miss it.
Or they were told to. Yeah.
They all missed it.
But she noted the 3 broken ribs, and her language on that date was T10 was suggested a compression fracture.
So
He didn't
the state
describe the failed healing and the unusual large ball of callus either, and the soap bubbly appearance in the rib at 10.
So the state has
Were you given
witnesses
Dr.
who some of them, hey, there's fractured ribs here, and others, I don't see no fractured ribs. Is that good for your case, prosecutor?
I don't know what she's trying to prove here. It's
Well, she's proving our doctors didn't find any of this. You must be a quack who finds vitamin deficiency everywhere.
She's trying to prove Jameson was abused after December. She's trying to prove that he was abused in January.
Right.
There were no fractures in December, no fractures in November. Obviously, Carrie and Brady started abusing their baby in January after the holidays.
But wasn't the initial visit in November when they started all of this?
Yeah, for the bruises. The bruises.
Yes, but they found no fractures on those x-rays. Remember that no one could see any fractures in November.
And then
or
they
December.
lost the blood test they were supposed to be doing to determine if he had cancer.
Right.
They lost those.
Yeah. So she's trying to prove
and
that he
brainiacs
was-
that they are, they didn't pull another test to see if this kid had cancer. They just decided to accuse his parent
to go down the abuse trail. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
February 3rd, 2022 reading of the x-rays that were taken on that date.
Same answer. I may have had it, but I don't have any direct recall. But this is a claim of a compression fracture of T10.
So states a compression fractures there, no longer can see the fractures on the ribs.
Well, he didn't see him on that x-ray, but depending on the rotation of the x-ray, you won't see him.
On February 3rd.
That's right.
2022.
On any day. If you have rib fractures and you rotate the x-ray, you may not see them.
No mention of metabolic bone disease.
Well, the omission is obvious.
Were you given the outside reading of the January 14th, 2022 x-ray from Texas Children's Hospital by Dr. Amy Mahoman Ray?
Again, if I had it 3 years ago, I don't recall that. The impression says there's a healing posterior rib fractures involving the 9th and 10th, possibly the 8th, and the T10 compression fracture, but they failed to describe the failed healing or the nature of the minimal loss of height of T10.
So Texas Children's Hospital doesn't talk about metabolic bone disease either, do they?
They just didn't recognize it.
Were you given the report from pediatric radiologist Carrie Braithwaite from June the 16th of 2022?
Same answer.
I love him.
Let you look at it and see what's
He is so no bullshit with him. This guy is just, he never says, he never quibbles. Is it same answer? Yes. No. Oh God, I love him.
He's like, they're all morons. They fail to see what I see. Would you stop making me read their stupid homework?
This is what it's like for smart people to exist in our society. It's the exasperation. That's the exasperation of a man who is so much smarter than everyone around him. And he's trying so hard to be nice about it, but everyone is an idiot compared to him. It's just like, yeah, this one's crap too.
Also, I love the color of his shirt so much.
You have a question?
Yes. My question is given that
I'm ready
I
for
love
your
this man.
question. I've read the entire thing. I've digested it all. What's your goddamn question?
You know, Jody's
amazing.
watching this at home. Like, this man can read 3 pages and not move his lips. He's a genius.
I mean, I know there's more witnesses, but damn, I feel like they could have wrapped up with this dude.
I know. I feel like if I'm on the jury at this point, I say, do we still have to be here?
Yeah, we be done. We know our
The
answer.
defense honestly could have been like, the defense rests. Like, we're done. We're done.
You have a question?
yes, my question is given that report.
Again, I don't recall whether I had it 3 years ago. I think I probably did. I go through all the records.
In June of 2022, no fractures are noted.
Doesn't have any fractures. He also adds that he thinks that there was evidence of abusive, said his original injuries are consistent with abusive head trauma.
Why are we fucking here?
Like, what is she handing him to read at this point?
She says that's not it. That's the note above it.
Yeah.
The note? What note?
Like,
Who
how
is
big is
saying-
this paper? Like, what is she handing him? And Catherine will bring this up in a minute. She's about to rein it all in.
Oh my
The actual
God.
report is by Carrie and Brady Timms.
Oh,
Your Honor, at this point, I would ask, is the state intending to call any of these doctors to which it is introducing reports and discussing?
Okay,
One
good
more
question.
along these lines. I'm
Okay,
asking if
well,
you're-
wait
What?
just a
No,
minute.
no, wait.
Let's get a response to that question first. So, are you, these reports, are you calling these?
Speak
I've
up,
already
Cahoon.
called Dr. Appleton, I've already called Dr. Coleman, I've already called Dr. Dixon, that's 4 of them.
Okay.
My question is.
What about the other
did he get all
ones?
those reports, because I got 2 of them from the defense, I'm just asking if he
Okay.
got them.
Well, I think go ahead.
Yes, and so, Your Honor, we, obviously, the individuals who have already testified to the jury, we've got no issue. You know, these are big medical records, the witness is answering honestly. But at this point, the state is making inquiries and showing reports of individuals that they have never brought before this court. And I don't know if they have any intention to make these individuals available for examination. And so that would be my objection, is if they are going to refer specifically to the names and findings of doctors that they believe are introducing evidence, they need to bring those doctors before the court.
So you have no objection to the doctors who've already testified that Ms. Fox just referenced?
Oh, of course.
Okay, so which report specifically do you object to? Which one is it?
Well, I think this last one from a Dr. Braithwaite, and then the previous one from a Dr. May, perhaps. These are not individuals who have been brought before the court. And my question is, are they going to bring these individuals before the court before they cross-examine our expert witness on the specifics of those reports?
Ms. Fox.
State is not going to call those witnesses at this time. I have one more question regarding whether he got those
You
reports.
can't ask it.
My
Well,
question is whether he got them.
Shut up.
You can ask him if he got them, but you can't ask him about something in the report.
So
if those
why are
folks
you gonna
not gonna
ask him?
testify.
Yes,
Bottom
thug
line
judge.
is,
I'm calling it.
when you receive,
I'm calling it now. Thug judge. Maybe she's like, yeah, whatever. You can ask him, but you can't ask him about what's in it because you're not bringing these people. So why is this relevant? I love this judge.
I understand you're moving for a mistrial when you got additional time and you can call the same witnesses to address whatever issues. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Because
Can we go to exhibits, please?
And what this
judge, there we go.
Prosecutor is trying to do is to basically use scientific consensus, not realizing that there was a scientific consensus at one point that Earth was the center of the universe. Then one person spoke out, and said, hey, I think we're heliocentric. I think we circle around the sun. Now, the Catholic Church wasn't too happy about that, but eventually we all learned that it was the truth. You know, so scientific consensus doesn't always mean anything. It just means that you have a bunch of people agreeing with each other.
Right. It's a circle jerk, is what it is.
Yeah, Albert Einstein was his findings were questioned at the time, and then he got the Nobel Prize, and everybody, better change my mind.
Again, do I have to bring up Rose Kennedy? Because they put an ice pick through her eye into her brain, and this was considered the height of medical consensus.
Well, and thalidomide, was for women to have no nausea in pregnancy, and it was safe for guinea pigs, but not for humans. So to say that, scientific consensus or, variant of unknown significance just means that the science hasn't caught up to what we're finding.
That's right.
And back in the 1910s, there was entire institutions for women with hysteria.
Right.
And
We
one
talked
of the
about
I do like how they treated it, though.
Yeah,
I
I was just coming to that. The treatment was so popular, they had to build more hospitals.
And what was that treatment again?
The treatment was petting the cat.
Petting the cat.
Women got fatal shocks
Metaphorically,
because they weren't grounded electronics. And you're plugging these things
that did
into
not
the wall.
happen. Is that real?
Yes, these were really badly grounded devices. So some women,
God.
Could you imagine the obit?
but they died with a smile on their face.
How ridiculous.
A file of this particular case, you indicated you had reviewed it. Correct? The medical record. You said you reviewed the medical record.
I did.
You don't remember which radiological reports are in it or not?
I don't.
You don't think it was important to know what the real radiologist said in regards to the scans that you just testified about? And Your Honor, that's my last question on this line.
I didn't say that. That mischaracterizes what I said. I'd be interested in what they said. I'd be happy to show them what I found. And I think I could convince them that their reports are deficient and that they missed the most obvious findings on those x-rays are the ones that they never discussed.
Right. And you're not a radiologist.
I'm not a radiologist.
Are you familiar with the article Evaluating Young Children with Fractures for Child Abuse? It's a clinical report.
Oh, God.
When was it written?
February of 2025.
Here he goes again. Who wrote
Actually,
it?
published in January of
Who
21st
wrote it?
of 2025.
No, I haven't.
So
I
you didn't
wanted him to
read
say
that
who wrote
particular
it.
one. Would you agree that even children with metabolic bone disease can be physically abused?
Of course.
Your Honor, I have no further questions then.
Mr. Hood, anything on redirect of your witness? Ms. Bernard, anything of recross on this witness? Has anything changed about the opinion that you have rendered regarding Jameson Timms and his condition based on the questions that you have just received?
No.
Do you believe that there is any chance that there was inflicted physical trauma on Jameson Timms as a result of the radiological scans and evidence that you have viewed of his state?
Absolutely not.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Bam.
Please enjoy your time with your grandchildren.
Aw.
Yeah, good
yeah.
ending to that.
You may now reboard your flight to Maui, sir. Thank you for saving the day. Wow. That was amazing. Amazing. And I love Dr. Indiana Bones. He is my absolute favorite so far. He's right up there with Dr. Goodhair. I'm telling you what, this man, he deserves all the awards. He deserves all the sugar cookies that Marion can make him. Okay. I hope Marion is at home right now making him the sugar cookies or whatever the hell else it is that he likes. Is it pie? I'm not sure. Whatever it is, this man should be getting it. Homemade every day.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did
yes.
the link I sent you, Megan?
What,
Did
Jen?
you see the link in the chat here that I sent?
Yeah,
you?
I didn't open that yet. What is that? Let's see.
You're talking about like awards and things that.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh my
Nuh-uh.
god.
No,
Yes,
wait, where
it's
did it
real.
go?
It goes
go?
away.
You have to sub to it.
Yeah, you have to. It's weird.
Oh, for
I sent you a screenshot of it
they
though,
gave
in your email.
this woman. They gave Prosecutor Fox an award for best job in the world. Wait, was it a hand job?
She is talented with her hands.
It's so funny. Fox receives award for best job in the world. Oh,
They
gosh.
couldn't have been talking about her prosecutor job. It had to be some other job, a blow job, a hand job, maybe. But her prosecutor job,
Her dye job for her hair.
her dye job, maybe her dye job.
No, District Attorney Joe Campbell gives her the plaque for being named the Assistant District Attorney of the Year. But as you can see on the top, it says that she receives the award for best job in the world.
So her boss
job in
gave
what?
his
Pissing people
subordinate
off?
an award.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wow.
Can we get the email and phone records of these two people? I have a.
Yes, I'm sure we could. I'm
We
sure
only
we
have
could.
one person to give an award to. I mean, there's only one, and it's basically a participation trophy for her at this point.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, many of these awards that are given within the DA's offices, and you have this top 100 lawyers in whatever state. You pay for them. These are not real awards. You mean
I'm archiving
in
that article. so you can
Lawyers
read it.
Digest, 100 lawyers under 50 years. And they get on the list by paying for it. I mean, there's so much stupid things.
What, Karen? Your connection is getting bad, Carrie. I'm hearing every other word.
So yeah, again, we're like Vera Brown has decided she's a sentient bodyologist, which I am adding to my LinkedIn because I too have a leg that tells me something, like when it's gonna rain.
Usually my eyes do that for me. Oh, it's going to rain.
All right. Well, I am going to get to super chats and then I got to go because if I don't do my errands that I need to do and get into town and get back, I won't be back in time for the fundraiser at 4 p.m. on Nick Staro's channel. You guys you gotta be there because guess what, you guys, we're almost there. It is 78% of the way funded. And I know that this fundraiser is going to push it over the top. And once we do push it over the top, I hope we keep going because I don't think $9,000 is enough. That's what I think we need to get them enough so that they can feel comfortable making some payments to lawyers and taking a vacation. Those lawyers do deserve their payments. They have they did an excellent job. An excellent job. There's a fruit fly in here. What the hell? I have no fruit in this room. Get thee behind me, Satan. Don't you dare be in this room. I hate fruit flies so much. I hate them so much.
They are so annoying.
Oh my God. They're the worst. I'm one of these people. I don't like to kill bugs. I will move spiders outside. I don't like to step on ants if I don't have to, but fruit flies, fuck them all. If I could drop a nuclear bomb on fruit flies, I would do it. I would exterminate the entire race of fruit flies. What are they
Same
good
with
for?
mosquitoes. Bring back the DDT. I don't care about. I care about no spots on my apples.
I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Brady said it's better than a Peter gnat.
It's what?
Better than a Peter gnat.
Why can I not hear her?
I don't know.
What's a Peter gnat?
What's a Peter what?
A Peter gnat.
What's a Peter gnat?
Well, like a groin gnat.
Wait. I feel like Brady is going to have to explain this. What's a Peter gnat? Brady, you brought it up. Don't you dare not tell me now.
And then the clouds around your Peter.
She's so smug. Look at this. Look,
No,
I got
she's
an award.
scared.
I got an award for taking babies. You can now check off baby stealer on your bingo cards if you need that one. Baby stealer. These are a couple of baby stealers right here.
That award was 2012.
I guess.
Yeah, doesn't it look older? But it's from 2012.
Yeah,
But
it looks like
she
1997.
looks older.
Yeah, she does look older in that picture. Let's see. She was announced Assistant District Attorney of the Year for 2012 during a conference, blah, 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 nominated by the Judicial Circuit District Court Attorney Joe Campbell, who clearly has discernment issues, was one of the 3 in the state of Georgia to receive the award. Campbell praised Fox for her commitment to serving the citizens of Georgia, serving the citizens. More like, stealing their babies. I don't know. Ms. Fox's daily service to this office in public has been exceptional from the beginning with me back from December of 1992. Oh, I see. So she got the award for just being there the longest. That's what that sounds like. She exemplifies what it takes to be tough but fair. Tough but fair? She was completely unfair. She was warned from the beginning of this not to bring this case, that a jury would never find them guilty, and that it would be a waste of taxpayer resources. And she did it anyway. She's not fair.
She's not.
She's a
tough.
dumbass.
She's not tough. She's just rude.
Yeah, that's being a
She's a
bitch, not
dick.
being. Yeah.
You spelled bitch wrong. Fox received the award for the category of 0 to 10 employees within a circuit, according to Campbell. 0 to 10 employees. What's the category of 0 to 10?
Wait a minute.
employees?
Georgia's so real about the fact that their DAs are shitty that they're like, look, sometimes we have years where no one gets one.
Oh my God, no, look at this. This is even worse. They're handing out multiple awards to offices based on number of employees. Her category was 0 to 10. So they gave another one of these to the office with 11 to 20.
Oh my God.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
No, this is just
Wow.
this is called a dick stroking award. Okay, this is what they do to each other, the back rub award. This is where they get together. It's just like the Golden Globes, where they get together, they give themselves awards, like the Oscars, where they decide that nobody voted on the
It's
Oscars.
like-
I didn't vote on which movie I liked the best, and then you give the Oscar to some movie nobody saw, and the people who did see it walked out. It was so bad. That's what
It's
this is.
It's almost like they're a bunch of jerks standing in a circle.
I think I said that earlier. That's going on the bingo card. It's going on there. Circle jerk is going on the bingo card. I can't speak anymore. Each year during the conference, the District Attorneys Association of Georgia presents this award to recognize outstanding leadership and dedication in the field of prosecution in 3 categories. The first category is stealing babies. She won that
The
one.
second
hands down.
category is holding your liquor. Like, I would see a liquor drinking contest. I think she would win. Give her some bourbon or sherry and she'd be, there.
Oh my God. Okay, my husband is texting me. All right, I better hurry this up. All right, this is stupid. We don't need to read the rest of this. Let's get to
It's a fake award. It says at the top, best job award. That's ridiculous. It's made up.
Cherokee County
like something
in
you get in
Georgia is so
kindergarten.
small it doesn't have it's not its own judicial circuit. It's in the Blue Ridge Judicial Circuit. Blue Ridge is the Appalachians, right? Because I've been there. I was in Blue Ridge last year because I saw a big billboard that said Blue Ridge Sasquatch Museum and Research Center, and I went there, and it was amazing.
Nice.
But I mean, it lives like 12 people there. I mean, if there are 0 to 10 employees in Cherokee County, I doubt it's more than 2.
Yeah. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so tiny.
All right. Updated news for the fundraiser tonight. I will be there promptly at 4, Nick. And I will have to leave at 5, but that's okay. I'll be there for an hour. Mr. Fox is taking me kayaking for the first time. The first time this summer We didn't get to go this summer because there was so much going on. He was always traveling to Chicago with his mother dying, and it was just really awful. And so he just asked me to go kayaking, and obviously I have to. I'm definitely going. I have to go because we have not gotten out all year, and so and he finally feels good enough to go. So yes, but I will be there for the first hour. I will be your first guest. I will be there promptly, and I will do shots because I'm not driving to the kayak. I'm not driving to the lake. That's his job. So yes, kayaking. All right, we have to go. I have to run to town. All right. So, Liz Bird, thanks for the 10, says, I vote that Nick demonetizes the stream because I'm doing my bigger donation later on his stream. and this is vet fees. So, Bill who? Well, you got what you wanted. Me as a juror, says Rob Pate. Fuck you, prosecutor, not guilty. Double gun, like double fingers,
Flux and I would be right over there, like,
double
we
fingers.
quit.
We'd be sitting there with our hands behind our notebooks, like.
We got that one already. Liz Bird, office kettle money. It's required for Yorkshire tea. You know what? I might just buy another one for
they're like $19.
I'm always afraid I'm gonna blow a fuse though, because I have so much shit plugged into this one thing.
True.
Like I'm very concerned about that. But maybe I could put it in the bathroom. My husband's gonna be like, why the fuck is there a kettle in the bathroom? Like, listen, just don't ask any questions, okay? Just don't question me. Streamers do weird things.
You would think he would stop asking questions. Like Mr. Mo has stopped asking me why I'm doing half the things I do, because he's just like, I don't even want to know the answer. I'm sure the story will be hilarious, but I don't have the bandwidth for your crazy today. So as you were.
Yep. Rob Pate, thanks for the 2. All fruit fly killers get deported to Canada. Puzzled Puzzler, thanks for the 5. Peen gnats whose only purpose is to annoy male dogs in nether regions in the summer. Poor doggos. I've seen that happen to my poor dogs.
Yes.
It's terrible that they do that. And it always makes me feel so, and there's nothing you can do to keep them off the dog. It's like you can swat at them all day long. It makes no difference. All right, guys, we have reached the end of this, and I really appreciate you. This was such a fun stream. I will see you at 4:00 on Nick Staro's channel. Make sure you get there. Mods in the chat, make sure you put the links there, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye, everybody.
Lost, my world is near its end. I almost felt my head is full of a million choices. I am alive, I'm not here to pretend. I love my friends, my heart is filled with a million voices. Oh, this road has many choices. Oh, and my heart, million voices. Come next to me, my friend, embrace the sky. I'm not afraid to fly. It's not the time to say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. No, I don't wanna say. No, I don't wanna say goodbye. No, I don't wanna say goodbye. This time I know my road is near its end. I almost felt my head is full of a million choices. I am alive, I'm not here to pretend. I love my friends, my heart is filled with a million voices. Oh, this road has many choices. And my heart, million voices. Come next to me, my friend, embrace the sky. I'm not afraid to fly. It's not the time to say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. No, I don't wanna say. No, I don't wanna say goodbye.
Johnny's problem is he should have come storming in there with a string of garlic and some holy water. May the power of Christ compel you.
No, I don't.
You realize this house was infested with succubuses and
of what yes.
Succuloters.
When you arrived in the afternoon. I don't remember saying it now. So
no wonder he said drown her before you burn her.
Oh my god.
You-
Your next witness?
Now I know why you wanted to drown her.
Iglesias.
Next
That is
witness
also
lives in
by
Romania.
video.
Is that correct?
That begins with Miss Vasquez.